What's up, world? What's up, world? Let me go ahead on the running back one more time for Coach. What's going on, baby? What's happening, man? Y'all come on in here, man. Y'all come on in here. What's going on, world? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and we back, man. We back. One more again. We back, man. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in to the Smoke City MobCast, man. Brought to you by the LDBC Lions Den boxing community, man. We really truly appreciate you. Also want to encourage you to hit that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel. We want you to also be sure to tune in. Actually be sure to subscribe to all of our other individual channels, as well as visit the website. The website is housed at www.ldbcsports.com, man. www.ldbcsports.com. Go over there, create you a free profile, man, and be sure you come on in and chop it up with us, man. And be sure you come on in and chop it up with us. Once again, be sure to hit that like button, man. We thank you so much. And man, you already know. You saw the title. You know what I'm saying? You already know how we doing here. You know what's going on. You know what to expect. And what's understood needs absolutely no explanation. Let me go to 78 Sports TV. What's up, family?
What's good, brother?
Man, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Man, find me at 78 Sports TV right here on YouTube. Find me right here at the Smoke City Mobcast. Find me at ldbcsports.com and Kevin Nash on Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we heard about, in case, you know what I mean, people haven't been paying attention, they might have been eating dinner with their family. Recently, there was a statement that was released in an interview by Anthony Joshua. The actual quote is in the description of this video, so you can read that if you want to. But Anthony Joshua insinuated either Wilder needs to play ball and be serious with negotiations, or he's going to get frozen out. So I want to hear your commentary on that subject at hand.
Well, the funny part is there is no negotiations between Wilder and Joshua right now. Eddie Hearn already admitted that. So I don't know why Joshua is on a different page than Eddie Hearn. Okay, if you remember, Eddie Hearn, Shelly Finkel exposed Eddie Hearn after the Ortiz fight by showing the email saying they haven't heard from them since last November. Eddie Hearn came back and admitted that, oh, well, yeah, but if you guys really wanted to fight, you should have been calling me. Then Joshua come out and say, I've been talking to Wilder's team since December. Man, get the fuck out of here. Eddie Hearn already admitted that didn't happen. So why are you still lying? These dudes are liars, bro. So anyway, Anthony Joshua basically says, if Wilder don't leave me alone, if he don't stop picking on me, he don't stop calling me out, I'm just not going to fight him. I can fight. Because see, this what he doing. He got so many options to make money. And the fans, they just love it. The Joshua fans, they just love the fact that he can fight all around Wilder. You know, he don't have to fight him. He can maneuver around this guy. You know, that they love that whole scenario. And really with me, it just made me lose all respect for Anthony Joshua. You know, I was holding off to the point where I didn't want to dislike Anthony Joshua, even though he was doing a lot of sucker shit. I didn't want to dislike the guy, but after that statement, I truly disliked him now. Because, I mean, at this point, even if he beat Wilder, he's just not my type of champion, man. He's just not my type of guy. Like, this nigga, a fuck boy. This is a fuck nigga right here. This dude talking about, I'm not going to, if you don't do what I tell you to do, I'm going to freeze you out. So he totally fine with fighting around Deontay Wilder. He totally fine with that because he know he can get away with it. Because he knows that it's not going to affect his bottom line, which is his money. We going to fuck with him. We going to talk shit to him. But he knows that the masses of them pussy-ass fans who support him are going to ride or die with him no matter what he does. And you know, like I say, you see a fool play a fool. Nowadays, these guys just take advantage. They take advantage of the fight fans right to their face, tell you right to your face, you know, what they're going to do, and they pull it off. You know what I'm saying? They pulling that shit off easy work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I got to say about it for now, man.
Yeah, man, it's ugly, man. It's an ugly situation, man. Shout out to Maurice McElroy, man, in the super chat already. He come in early busting, man. We truly appreciate you, family. Blood Boxing, what's going on, bro?
What's good with it, family?
Man, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can find you.
Y'all can find me at AJ Killer, AJ Juicy J Killer at YouTube. That's where y'all can find me. I just changed my name. Shit.
Well, obviously, man, what do you think about this situation, family?
Oh, poor little AJ. Oh, give him a pat on the head. He can't take the harsh criticism coming from Wilder. Oh, I feel real sorry for him. That's how I feel. Well, he a sorry piece of shit, man. You old sorry piece of shit. You a bitch. He acting like a real hoe right now. And hey, there ain't no tolerance for this shit. Look, all these people around here, nah, hell no. He can't get away with this shit. They ain't gonna get away with it. That's just the thing. They might be loving that he could do it, but he ain't gonna get away with it. Cause we gonna ride on that motherfucker. I don't want to hear no shit coming from nobody. It's some hoe ass shit, and it ain't even worth explaining. But I'm gonna get into it tonight. That's just the intro. That's all I gotta say for now.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Coach, what's going on, sir? Coach, you on mute.
Okay, yeah, man. I'm here.
Hey,
What's up?
ain't nothing to it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Hey, man. Y'all come to CSH Combat Sports Show live. I'm sorry. Damn. No, it ain't no live. CSH Combat Sports. Come there. I like you got some sense. You say something racist, you up out of there quick.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, what do you think about Anthony Joshua and his freezing out commentary?
Hey. 78. Do you remember that song? He's a hoe. He's a hoe.
Yeah.
Okay, nigga. Okay. Come on, man. Anthony Joshua, man. You know, it's starting to become laughable, man. It really is because this guy, man, all he's asked to do is fight the other champion in his division. That's it. That's all we asking him, man. This guy don't even want Wilder in the ring, man. I mean, a restraining order against Deontay Wilder, who gonna be at the fight anyway. How the hell is Anthony Joshua gonna explain this? How the hell is Eddie Hearn? I call him Eddie Hernia, man. Because look, man, this dude is a pain in everybody's ass, man. Like, I think Anthony Joshua would fight Wilder, y'all. I think he would. But you got Eddie Hearn telling him, hey man, no, let's stall this fight out for a little bit more. Hey, let's make 10 million here. Let's make 5 million here. Then we fight Wilder for the big money, man. Yeah. And Anthony Joshua, like, yeah, okay, no problem. I'm good with that. But now it's just one thing. Everybody gonna think you're a coward. Well, everybody think I'm a hoe right now, so it don't matter. Hey, I think I can just be a hoe and make some hoe ass money. That's my opinion, man. I, I don't know, guys. It's frustrating to the point, man. Like Santee heard me, I about popped the blood vessel the other night, man. I was so pissed off. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I need to send a big shout out to the homeboy Mike Biggs Boxing on the super chat, man. Appreciate it, family. He says, "What up, Smoke City MobCast? Big ups. Working on getting his channel up and running. Any advice, Bomb Squad? Email him, please." So we got that information, man, and definitely a reach out to you, family. No doubt about it. Okay, so let me go over here to my brother 503 Lion. 503 Lion, what's going on, family?
Yo, what's the DMD Ohio player?
Man, it's all chicken but the bone, baby. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Oh man, you can go to IG, follow me, Great White 503, YouTube 503 line, Twitter 503 line, and I'm about to put you on the spot, brother. We need to go ahead and do the damn thing and get us a page on IG for the Smoke City Mobcast Lions Den boxing community, brother. We need to get that pumping.
Man, set it up. Shit. Set it up. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we'll get that done ASAP, surely, man. That's easy money. Definitely. Definitely. So what you think about this Anthony Joshua situation?
Eddie, save me. I mean, just typical UK rhetoric, man. These guys is just, playing the field, bro. Like playing with the fans, playing the field, and really, to be honest with you guys, man, I think that I think that they're really trying to surprise us, man. I think that they got some big in store for us, man, on March 31st. I really think it's a surprise coming, man. That's just me though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for nobody else in the Lions Den, but I think that he gonna let Deontay Wilder get in the ring. I think that they just, fucking with us right now. But we gonna find out for sure.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the City of Lions in the super chat, man. Really, truly appreciate you. Says LDBC 78 Sports all day. Joshua/Hearn, Cole Pimpin. Cole Pimpin. Hey, let me take it over here to Black Horseman. Black Horseman Promotions. What's going on, family? Hey, boy, I see you over there jumping, man. I see you over there jumping. Hey, real quick, tell the people how they can follow you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're going to come back to you, family. We're going to come back to you. General Africa, what's going on, family?
What's going on, brother, man? What's going on, brothers, man? Not much, man. Just appreciate being on here, man. That's just appreciate being on here with the family.
Yes, indeed, family. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Just on YouTube right now, General Africa Awakened, and we're just gonna keep it up with this for now. And I've been, in the works, might put a little Instagram thing together, but right now it's just YouTube, General Africa Awakened, and that's it.
Yes, indeed. So talk to me, man. What you feel about this Anthony Joshua situation with the freezing out of Deontay Wilder?
I'm not surprised. I made a video about, maybe it was last week, and I was saying that, I think that, AJ, I was joking around. I was being, facetious, but I was saying I think AJ is a possibility that AJ might, coast this fight or, whatever with Parker, so that, they can set up a trilogy or, a rematch and avoid, the Deontay Wilder fight. And now we're seeing that kind of playing out. You got Eddie Hearn coming out talking about Gerald Miller. And I just saw an article today on Boxing Scene, and Eddie Hearn's admitting that AJ tells him all the time, "Hey man, my favorite fight was against Dillian White." And Eddie Hearn said that Joshua's definitely going to fight Dillian White in the future. So I don't see Anthony Joshua fighting Wilder anytime soon, man. I mean, they're telling us. They are telling us. They're talking about Dillian White. They're talking about Gerald Miller. They're talking about, all these other people but Deontay Wilder. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. It's right in front of everybody, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Santee Walden, what's going on, family?
What's up, bro?
Man, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you.
You can find me at Bottom Line on YouTube, the Bottom Line SW.
Yes, indeed. So give me your thoughts, man. What are your thoughts on this situation?
$20 million a fight. That's what it comes down to. I mean, you want to stop the train wreck, and as far as everything, you want to stop the train from going and turning into a train wreck. You stick a right hand in front of Anthony Joshua, and you see a bodybuilder get tilted over like the towers. And it's just going to happen like that. I mean, they're aligning themselves for their next excuse, even though the facts have been put out here by Shelly. And he did an excellent job by placing this information out here on the podium after the Ortiz fight. And all we have now in front of us is them setting and aligning a plot to duck and to run over here to Jarrell Miller's hating ass and for him to get his ass whooped and collect another bag. It's just like the big homie said, if you can fight around a guy and it's justified, man. You can fight around Deontay Wilder and it's justified and people are still going to pay for tickets and nothing's going to stop with your revenue, then why would you go any other direction? We've listened to Eddie Hearn speak pretty much like a coward, man, talking about, hey, why would he take that fight? That's a dangerous fight. Why would you do that? Because at the end of the day, I want to prove that I'm the best and I want to get some of these bums out the way so we can see who the man is, and undisputed is all that should matter. Now, granted, Joseph Parker is part of that deal. But when you're coming out here blatantly lying to people and we fucking know you're lying and we know you're being dishonest and we know something's wrong with your fucking character as far as honesty is concerned, then why should we respect you as a man? Why should we respect you as a man? At the end of the day, go ahead and make your paper and all that. But we're not here to see how much bread you make. And just like some of the other people out here that might be in some of my brother's comment section talking about he's making X amount of dollars and he's the A side and all this bullshit. These are bona fide ducking talking points. It seems like we keep saying this every week, but this is what it is. These are bona fide ducking talking points to stop fighters from doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing in the first place. So when I look at that situation as a whole, it is a landslide, a long look away to prepare themselves to duck Deontay Wilder with a unvalid excuse.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Black Fight Fan TV. What's going on, family?
What's going down, homie?
Man, you got it, man. You got it. Tell the people how they can find you, family.
Oh man, that Black Fight Fan on Instagram and Black Fight Fan TV on YouTube, man.
Yes, indeed. So we had the interview that surfaced recently with Anthony Joshua and him saying that Wilder needs to play nice or he's going to freeze him out. Basically, how do you feel about that?
Man, I want to fight Anthony Joshua. I want to fight that hoe. I want to fight him in the street. I want to take something upside that whole leg, kneecap, whatever. I'm tired of that hoe, man. I'm sick and tired of Anthony Joshua, man. He is such a faggot, man. And, you know, he is just, I mean, some of the sisters in the comment section, they said it, but he act like a stuck-up broad. You understand what I'm saying? He don't even act like no man, you know, and it's like, I don't get him. You know, it's like, I don't understand him. I don't understand, I understand people like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman just a hoe. But Anthony Joshua, I don't understand him, bro. He act like a woman. You know, he have the audacity to get out here in front of the TV and say stuff like that. Oh, if he doesn't do like I tell him to do, we're gonna freeze him out. You know, I don't like stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, stuff like that to get you beat down where I come from. I ain't talking about no boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? Get you pistol whipped. You understand what I'm saying? Get you robbed daily. It just cause he like a mark. And I mean, I'm speaking for myself when I say that. Black Fight Fan TV said that. I want to fight that hoe in the street. I hate that hoe. I don't like that hoe. Forget him. You know, I'm saying that right now. It was cool at first. We were just talking about boxing. When he come in here acting like a stanky coochie broad, I just wasn't feeling it no more, bro. I was just like, what the hell? What is this dude talking about, man? What is he talking about? I mean, I ain't feeling it. I don't like Joshua. You guys can say whatever you want to say. It wasn't the fact that I didn't like him, but now I can't get with that. He just a hoe, man. Just a punk, man. A faggot. You know what I'm saying? And it's as simple as that.
Mm-hmm. Bottom line, shout out to the sister Ashley's Corner. We seen you in the building. Hey man, I've never, and y'all feel free to chime in on this, man, but I've never in my life, man, in my whole life, seen a unified heavyweight boxing champion act like that, man. And it wasn't, and like my brother Fight Fan TV said before this, it was just, you know, it was rallying the troops behind our American champ. You know what I mean? Me supporting Deontay Wilder, me wanting to support him trying to chase undisputed and all of that kind of shit, man. But this is something totally different. Now I don't like Anthony Joshua anymore, man. Like, I recorded a video where I just was kind of talking about stuff I saw in this documentary and how I felt about him and so on and so forth. Man, I'm so glad I ain't released that shit because that motherfucker slid through. He slid in on me, man. He slid in on me, man. I held him in a totally different light. And now I'm just disturbed, man. I'm really, truly disturbed. Coming off of the weekend, you know what I mean, where all the videos surfaced about, you know, and the story surfaced about him not wanting Wilder in the ring. And I'm just like, okay, that's some whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And then to go from that, I didn't think it could get any worse than that outside of just coming out and just saying he was just straight up scared. You know what I'm saying? And then to get to this degree where he's doing this now and he's talking, like, who talks like that? We're just gonna freeze them out. Who talks like that?
You know who talk? A promoter. a promoter who's scared talk like that. And that's where this dude mentality is. But let the I ain't heard from Cali Enigma yet.
Oh, my
Yo,
fault, Cali Enigma.
yeah, man, this dude is a straight up bitch ass motherfucker, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, where we come from in the time, and we call this dude a mark ass, janky ass, stank ass, punk ass bitch.
Damn.
I can't stand this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? I try to give this dude hella passes and shit like that, but you know what, man? You gotta call a whole bitch a whole bitch. You know what I'm saying? It seems like that we trying to turn this motherfucker into a housewife, but this motherfucker's a straight up hoe bitch. Just like the ones I used to see up on East 14th Street when now they call International Boulevard. This motherfucker's a straight up bitch. He been ducking Wilder. He been coming up with 1,000 excuses. Matter of fact, he just coming up with new ways and means. And you know these punk ass fans out here. You know them bitch ass fans. What they gonna do? They gonna come up with a new excuse for why he doing this shit. What they say, you got to conduct your way like a gentleman. We already know that all these dudes lie. Remember Hearn 24 hours ago. Hearn 24 hours ago. So now it's been a little over 24 hours. He actually said that. Anthony Joshua. He said Anthony Joshua lost this top star. He lost the confrontation and the build up. The next day he says, I hate the confrontation and the build up. I fuck that motherfucker, man. Fuck all them motherfucking. Fuck everybody. And some of you bitch ass American fans, whoever that's supporting that punk ass motherfucker. Fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hold
to
on.
be real with y'all, man, I hope that he lose to Joseph Parker.
I do now.
I never went against the brother before. But in this fight, this is the first time I could think of where I went against a brother against some. But I hope Joseph Parker knock his ass out clean.
Wait a minute, blood. This is Joseph. Do you smell what the rock is cooking, Parker? Man? Come on, Joseph. Do you smell what the rock is cooking, Parker?
Who the hell say shit like that, man? Who the hell? What kind of champ from the past ever in any weight class talk like this guy? Don't want to face the guy in the room.
But we're not talking about a champ, man. We ain't talking about no champ. Okay, this guy's really not a champ, man. He's only a champion in name, okay? That's all he is, okay? He's not really a champ. And I'm going for Joseph the Rock Parker. Joseph, do you smell what the rock is cooking, Parker? I'm going for him, man. Because, I think, and if he lose, if Joshua lose to Parker, oh, hell, I'm going to make a video every damn day of the week. And then I'm going to say, you know what? Fuck all you dudes that didn't want this fight, bitch asses.
Damn. Hold on. Hey, Cali Enigma. Can you hear me, family?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my fault, man. I missed you, but tell the people how they can follow you, family.
You can follow me at Cali Enigma. You can follow me at Cali Enigma on Twitter. And matter of fact, I need to go ahead and get ready to be on Instagram for pretty soon too. So you'll be able to follow me on that too. But yeah, follow me on Twitter and on YouTube right now at the Cali Enigma. And that's where you can meet me at, and we can talk about this boxing thing, and we can continue to talk about how much of a bitch Anthony Joshua is and how much a liar and coward that Hearn is. You should never believe that punk motherfucker when it's in his job description to actually tell a lie.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Hey, Jay. Let me ask everybody on the panel a question right quick, man, because everybody going in on AJ, and I know how everybody feel, but let me play devil's advocate, my G. You know what I'm saying? We got to be subjective over here. You dig?
Go ahead.
What if Anthony Joshua is fucking with everybody? What if he really, get in the ring with Wilder, man?
I answer that. That's how bitches get raped, playing games with the pussy. You understand? Don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me. Don't be. Yeah, you can get no. You can't psych. You get nut psych. Guess what? You gonna fuck around, wake up talking some Bill Cosby shit, fucking with me, bitch.
There go our co-take.
Already.
I mean, shit.
That's just who he is. He went back when he was in school. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, this boy was a bully. In British school, you wear uniform. He went to around all his little white friends in that tight uniform, and they made him out to be some goon because he used to bully a couple of little white boys over in his little neighborhood. Now you get to see how the hoe in him. When the bigger, badder bully up in the room, he a real hoe is what he saw.
I'm gonna tell you something though.
Soft ass motherfucker.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something though. Man, this dude is just pissing off Deontay Wilder. Man, this motherfucker better stall him out for a long time, because if you fight Deontay Wilder next year, that motherfucker may go to sleep in the first round. I'm serious. I'm telling you. his ass don't believe he can beat Deontay Wilder. I know everybody, we gotta play devil's advocate, but this dude do not believe he can beat Deontay Wilder. That's why he's so, he don't even look at his face. When you look at all his videos, look at all the interviews, and look at his face when they bring up Wilder. This motherfucker, his head moved down to the side. The confidence just jumps all out of his body. I mean, that dude is a straight up bitch, man. I mean, you guys know, all y'all like me, y'all from the hood, y'all know what a coward look like. That motherfucker look just like the cowards we seen everywhere.
Hey man,
You know what he look
that's
like?
as much.
Blood
That's not. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
Oh, no, let me say this real quick, Coach.
Good.
Blood brought this up before, back in the day. Joshua remind me of that. You remember how, like, you go to high school basketball games and it be like that one black dude who played for like the private school. He on the all white team and he a beast on that team. But then when he got to play against the dudes from the city,
city boys.
Yeah, he all scary and he looked like an average Joe motherfucker. Man, that's Anthony Joshua, dude. That's dude, man.
Yeah, man, because I've been around plenty of them, man. They're the same type. They bad around they little white friends and stuff like that, and they hang around white people because you see his little buddies and stuff. So he bad around them, and to him, he like a Hulk, a macho man, and he can't face the fact because he ain't never been around no hood niggas. Like they say he hood and all that, but I don't believe none of that because nobody. I lived in England. Nobody act like that out there.
Blood. Joshua from the hood though, blood. He from the hood over there.
If he from the hood, well, let me see Big Femi. Let Black Fight fans. Let's have Dallas. Let's have Dallas see Big Femi. We want to see Big Femi.
Hey, South Dallas. He South Watford though. You hear me? He South Watford over there. That's
what the hell is that? What is that?
That's some hood over there in the UK. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro.
They need to send them out. Bring them out. Bring that hoe out.
Malibu's most wanted, man. That's where he from. Hey, man, we got like 1 million super chats
already. I'm on it. Just as we speak.
Everybody in the super chat, we missed all. Man, it's like
I got them. So I need to send a shout out. Hold on, I need to send a shout out to DCB. I appreciate you. We appreciate you, family. We got City Alliance already. City Alliance doubled up. No real champs, duck no wreck, period. New era. Ron Uncut TV. Appreciate you in the super chat, family. Lionel Witherspoon, appreciate you. Michael Johnson, appreciate you. Bo One, we appreciate you, man. And Dark Heart 68, appreciate you. Dark Heart says Joshua will continue to conduct himself in this matter until his fan base in the UK turns on him. And then we got Michael Johnson says, "Oh boy, said blood boxing more English than an English muffin." I missed that.
Is that what we need to do? We need to just start slapping UK fans on site, Joshua fans. Do we just need to just start publicly walking up to these hoes saying they support Joshua and open hands slapping them, bro?
Y'all say Michael Johnson for me. I'm gonna slap him with this damn wrench. I'm gonna slap him with this. Y'all say I'm gonna let him sit there for a minute. See, I'm gonna slap him with this damn wrench. I'm gonna slap this mud with this damn wrench.
Hey, black fight fan. Hey, black fight fan. You be calling that dude Big Femi, man. He ain't no Big Femi. He big feminine, bro. You gotta stop calling him Big Femi. He big feminine. Listen, that motherfucker, nothing alpha about that motherfucker. That motherfucker is
the He gotta check in every state. He gotta check in with boxing fans.
Yeah, you dudes out there in Las Vegas, you let that hoe come in there and don't make that hoe check in, man. Y'all that show y'all South out there. Don't let that hoe come over here without checking in nowhere. He got to check in. He's a mark.
You got to check in from state to state, from Florida all the way to Cali back to New York. You got to check in.
This dude blood. You talking that check in talk, blood? He be in Florida all the time. That's his vacation spot, man. That's where them UK boys like to go when they're on vacation, man. They like to go to Florida and Miami, man.
Hey, look, stop. Hey, 503 line. We talking about a dude that don't move his damn head, man. Okay, we talking about 503. We talking about a dude that don't move his head, man. Come on. And every time you mention Wilder, he start moving his damn head. Now, how the hell does that happen? I mean, I'm gonna need you to explain that to me.
Yeah, he kind of slow. He kind of slow, bro.
Hey, man.
I've been watching his interviews. Dude, he kind of slow, man. I ain't want to disrespect dude, man, but he's soft, man. Fuck him. This dude kind of slow. You see this dude, like he be doing. I don't know if it's like a language barrier. Maybe I don't understand or something. But when he be talking, and they be asking people like, "It's mad, it's mad." They're like, "What the fuck is this nigga saying?" Like, like man, oh no, man, this dude gotta go sit down somewhere, bro. I can't take the dude serious, man, because he's doing the smart by ducking Wilder. It's smart because it's a way for him to grab all this money, take advantage of stupid ass fans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because if he getting at Wilder, he gonna get dusted off, man. And like I said, at this point, with the way he conducted himself, man, even if he was to beat Wilder, I can't get behind the dude who act like this, man.
Yeah, it's bad news. Shout out to the super chat, a Coben, a Dinkerheen. I'm sorry if I butchered that, man. He says there have been polite champs before, Floyd Patterson, but he was man enough to get in the ring with the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you all something else. Do you UK, you dusty foot UK hoe? When we get this stuff, when we get this game back, when the game come back to the US, you hoes ain't gonna get a chance. You hoes ain't gonna get to breathe on the bill. You understand me? You hoes ain't gonna get to breathe. We ain't gonna call on none of you hoes. You hoes gonna stay over there in that dirty dung heap that y'all live in and fight each other for the rest of your life, and down in a dungeon or somewhere, wherever you hoes come from, y'all
pub.
ain't never get no earning in the United States.
Hey, Junior, give me a wrench. Give me a wrench. I got something to take care of.
Okay.
What about Tyson Fury though, bro? He don't get to eat.
That hoe don't get to come over here no more. He gonna sit over there too. All them hoes, they banned. We gonna put a fence up around this hoe. As a matter of fact, we're gonna get Trump on the phone, have that boy build that fence around this hoe. Get these hoes up out of here. I'm tired of these hoes, man. Tired of them, all of them.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, let me get that wrench, man. I gotta slap shit out of somebody real quick.
Yeah, I got you. I'm trying to
I'm
trying to I lost you. Comment again, 78.
talking that shit.
Get his ass. Hey, Black Fight fan.
What's up, homie?
Man, you say you say you're gonna have to ban them hoes though, man. But I really feel like, man, y'all really
man, I do not want to hear. I don't want to hear no politic talk for them hoes. I ain't giving them hoes no breaks. I don't want to hear no friendship, no peace treaties, no olive branches. I don't want to hear none of that, man. These hoes on the TV talking about freezing people out like some bras. I ain't co-signing none of that, and them hoes don't get no air, and they don't get no play up in this ride, homie. None.
We gotta cut this shit out trying to be friendly with these motherfuckers that don't respect us, man.
Talk on that.
Stop it, man.
Talk that shit, Santee.
We gotta stop all this punk shit trying to coddle and make excuses for bitch niggas that don't respect us. Like you said, you keep your fucking foot on these niggas' neck, man, and don't you ever let them up, man. You let these dusty motherfuckers get a breath of air before you know it, they sitting in your living room in the lazy boy chair with their feet up. Fuck that. Look at this motherfucker now. He comfortable as shit. Comfortable enough to look you in your goddamn face and tell you, hey, shit, I'll freeze you out. You won't get nothing. Who the fuck are you? Somebody about to get beat the fuck up if you pick the right fight, man. He just ain't been in front of the right opponent. That's it. Now, we hope Wilder gets his hands on him first. But a man that has chin issues, it's like, guess who's coming to dinner with your sparring partners with how many people that put you on your ass? Somebody's going to knock his ass out soon. He know the ride ain't going to last forever. But for people that's here from America, we need to stop giving these motherfuckers passes and trying to sympathize with folks that don't fuck with us in the first place. And they ain't never going to fuck with us. They talking this cash bullshit because they understand that, okay, this guy is in some type of position. But he ain't in no fucking position to me. Fuck that nigga, man. We got to be hard on these niggas at all times.
Saying T, what was the first thing? What was the first thing when? What the first thing Anthony Joshua said to Dominic Brazil when Dominic Brazil started getting froggy with him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what he said? Anybody know what he said?
Like
he said you ain't about that. Didn't he say you ain't about that life? And
nah, he said you talk a bunch of trash like all you Americans. That's
right.
all you do is talk a bunch of trash.
Yeah, he's like don't talk all that trash like all you other Americans do. Talk all the trash, but don't do the. See, that tell me he be over there. See, a lot of people think it's sweet. But I don't like that nigga, dog. See, he
mad because Charles Martin got away with saying I walk this earth like a god, and he was unsure with Charles Martin. Go back and look at the video when he said that shit. He said it right, looking at Anthony Joshua in his fucking face. So every time that fucking shit is played back as a joke, he said that shit right in his face. And Anthony Joshua has had shit to say when he said that. He was unsure of himself, and then when Dominic Brazil got in front of him, he saw him as soft, like, like, look at this guy. This guy ain't nobody take. Because he told him, he said, look, man, I don't respect you because you don't got no story. I listened to what he told him. He said, you don't got no story. You don't got nobody, nothing to talk about. So he saw him as a nothing. So he's just not used to. When he got in front of him, he said that all y'all Americans talk shit because he let Charles Martin slide with that shit, but he don't want to face the real one. He know that Deontay Wilder a real one.
Yes, indeed. Shout out, hold on, brothers. Shout out to the, hold on, coach. Shout out to the super chat. Gary Misso, he says, shout out to the LDBC. Been following for 4 years. Learned a lot about boxing and picked up some life lessons along the way. Shout out to you, family. Also, we got TBK Roberts. He says, ass juice. Don't want no smoke with Wilder. And that's it. Go ahead, coach.
Hold on. Shout out to my brother Gary Minshew. That's my brother. Trill Stomp Down LDBC soldier. Shout out to that homie again.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother Black Fight Fan TV. Hell, damn that. Let me just say it. But anyway, man. Yo, man. Speaking of Dominic Brazil, isn't this the same guy who Wilder punked in front of his family in a hotel room, and then this same dude with titties tried to press charges against Wilder? Ain't this the same Dominic Brazil that's talking shit right now?
Yeah,
same one, right?
The dude that tried to sue Wilder too.
He tried to sue him. He tried to take it.
He said he wanted to terrorize his family.
Anthony Joshua beat the bitch in him.
A grown man said,
"Hey, Cali Enigma, what Too Short say? I tried to buy him out, but what?
Deal with that hoe."
Let me bring this up real quick though. Check this out. So this is what I've been told in comment sections and stuff like that. Actually, been told on Twitter, right? From some, not all UK fans, because there's some real ones in the UK. So some real cool cats
Shout out to
there.
my homeboy. Shout out to my homeboy Slewer. Shout out to Slewer. Slewer, a trill dude out the UK. Gotta give it to him.
But this is what I've been told. They said you Americans are just jealous because we're in power now. Because we're in power, and that's what it's about. There's a little bit of an inferiority complex over there. So they feel like they have their chance to be the reign right now. And they don't know how long it's going to last. So they are so defensive and so protective because they're not ready for this to end. And they fear that right hand is going to end that whole narrative immediately. That's what it comes down to for a lot of these people. And I'm telling you, I'm a Black Fight fan. I'm pretty sure they've left these similar comments in your comment section before too.
Oh yeah, them all stay in my comment section because I have a rapport with. I do have connections with dudes in the UK. Like I said, the Slewer, but he want to see the fights. Then you got guys like Chatterbox, and he bring all these different kind of UK fans, and that's what they say. Those people say that they want power. They want to use Joshua. Joshua to them is a symbolization of power and them holding something over our head. So when they talking to us and they telling us, we on top.
Damn.
What happened?
I don't know. They dropped off.
Man, Eddie Hearn, man.
Yeah,
hey, that's the second week this shit that happened, ain't it?
Yeah, that's that goddamn Eddie Hearn. That's that damn Eddie Hearns. That's who's doing that shit.
Yeah, it's that. There go a Black Fight fan back in the building.
I'm sorry about that, y'all.
That's the AJ Protection Bureau, man. They
try to silence you, man. It's some Google monitors and shit.
In the super chat, Gregory Wyatt, appreciate you in the super chat, family. He says, time to openly humiliate that sissified AJ. And then we got one more, and that was Bo One. Bo One says, I'm going to try to be cool and wait for the 31st. After that decision to knock out or whatever, this man got to open up his mouth and make something happen. But I still think he on some punk shit. Shout out to Bo One in the super chat. Black Fight fan, you was talking, family.
Well, no, what I was saying, bro, is it's just like this. I mean, it's just that's what Kelly Enigma said. That's blatant though. Hey, hold on, we got something going on, homie. You might have
Kelly Enigma. I think everybody gonna go on mute.
Go on mute,
yeah. Yeah, we got it.
Hey, coach, they had y'all fell off. All
Hey,
y'all niggas
Cali, nigga, cut your
now.
camera off, homie.
Yeah, you too, coach. All y'all niggas on camera now. Y'all niggas on camera at work and shit. Y'all.
Yeah, man. Cut your camera off, man.
Man,
You can't be in there talking that shit on your camera.
cut the cameras off,
you
man.
know,
Cut the
y'all know
cameras
how
off.
these motherfuckers is. Them motherfuckers be trying to find out where y'all work at.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
You know, there's a lot of stalkers out there, man.
Hey, man.
Nah, man. Let me cut my camera on. Because I want so y'all can see my face. Y'all know I don't care.
You want all that bleepy bleep, bro? You want all that?
No, I ain't at no work, man. I'm at the damn store.
Let me. I'm trying to let Anthony Jack. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me on camera?
Yeah.
What's up, Dallas? I see you, baby. What's up?
Anthony
What you got?
Joshua, you dirty, greasy, munch mouth, retarded hoe. If you need to come, you need to step up and fight wild. If not, don't come to the U.S., man. You ain't gonna get no love out here, man. You're gonna be hiring Big Baby Miller as your bodyguard, not your next fight, ho. Believe that. Black Fight Fan said that. I'm looking in the camera and I said that. Now back to what I was saying, man. We need to just keep the pressure on them because these people, they don't have no intentions of putting that fight together. Like I said, like Kelly Enigma said and all that, this a power thing, man. It's not, it don't got nothing to do with nothing else besides that for a lot of these people. Even them showing up to the fights, they showing up to them fights in droves like that because they feel like they have the upper hand. They see this, they know who Wilder is, they know everything about this stuff, man. So don't fall into the trick bag of these people, man. This is a game that we playing, and it's designed to make us mad. And he know that. That's why he say stupid stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna freeze you out," because he can do that. You know, it's just a game, bro. And I'm getting fed up and frustrated with the game.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the super chat, Michael Johnson. He says Brazil sued the hotel, Deontay Wilder and his brother, and he lost. And then Michael Johnson says he has the court PDFs. He got the paperwork.
Yeah, they try to say somebody tried to tell
Hey,
me.
send that to blackfightfantv@gmail.com.
They try to say that Brazil, no, he didn't sue Wild. Yes, he did, man. This dude is straight sucker, man. This is a grown man, a heavyweight fighter, talking about another man terrorized your family. You know what I'm saying? How do you go back to your wife and say, baby, I'm sorry that man terrorized you, and you a fighter? Like, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, man. That boy was out there talking shit in that hotel lobby, talking shit about Wilder. Didn't know he was talking to Wilder.
In
Alabama. Didn't know he was talking to Wilder brother. Wilder brother went back, said, "Oh, I got you." Came back with reinforcements, and the nigga folded up. That's all that happened. And he trying to act like something else happened, like somebody beat him up in front of his people or something.
Y'all know
let me let y'all know about the style too. Let y'all know about the style. Deontay Wilder didn't go to jail. No charges pressed. None of that. So be careful when you jumping out of bounds in some of these towns. Be careful.
He was running his mouth. That's why he was running. He had everything to do with it. Oh, punk motherfucker. You know, now he talk about he want to come over here and help Anthony Joshua against Deontay Wilder. Man, get out of here.
Yeah, with them soggy ass titties on his chest.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. That guy right there, man. I hope he fight Deontay Wilder. That's who I want Wilder to fight. Put his ass to sleep.
Man,
Hey,
I don't even want to fight him.
Real talk though, you know who I want? You know who I want Deontay Wilder to fight?
Big Baby Miller.
Deontay Wilder to fight. Nah, I want him to fight Dillian White.
Mm.
I want him to knock that hoe to tomorrow. I'm tired of that retarded. And he always talking about smoking crack.
Joshua, though. He got more heart than Joshua.
Yeah, you say he got a partner. He got a partner in Joshua.
He got more heart.
He got a little more heart than Joshua, though.
Oh yeah. But you know him, and he said some real stuff the other day, though. I know a lot of people disagree with him, but him and Joshua need each other. Joshua used that hoe as his shield. You know, Joshua buffered dudes through him. You understand what I'm saying? So you know, if we don't if we don't have the Dillian White situation pop up, it's a clear path for Anthony Joshua to Deontay Wilder. But they used him as a buffer, of course. So I want
What you say, Black Fight Fan?
I want Deontay Wilder to fight him. Okay? That's what I want.
And like you said, like you were saying, man, they are using Joshua Hearn. They are using, Dillian White as a buffer. Like I said earlier, Eddie Hearn was just saying he just admitted on IFL TV that Anthony Joshua constantly is telling him, "This is the guy I want to fight again. I love to fight Dillian White again." And it's like, and Eddie Hearn said, he's like, look, if Anthony Joshua doesn't fight Dillian again, then I'd like to see Dillian fight Wilder. So they're using these guys. They're trying to have a coup in America. They're trying to execute a coup in the United States via Brooklyn, via Gerald Miller, and bringing guys like Dillian White over here. And I'm not going to stand for it, man. And that's why I haven't even said much right now, because I'm just pissed off at this situation where you got this dude, AJ, that I used to defend and say, you know what, I don't think he's scared. And he gonna come around and turn around, spit in our faces and say, you know what, basically tell Deontay Wilder, you don't have enough power. Look at all the people behind me. And basically, Anthony Joshua was that guy that, you know what I'm saying, he went to college, he probably joined a fraternity, got real swole, was a boxer, knocked out a couple of people, had a whole bunch of, no disrespect to him, but a whole bunch of white boys dick right up. Oh, dude, you're so tough. Look at you knocking out all those people, hyping them up. You got his whole, basically a cheerleader squad hyping him. Anthony Joshua will kick anybody's ass. And the whole time, Anthony Joshua knows the truth, and he's not as confident as all these people that got confidence in him. And it's just all a facade, man. I'm tired of this dude. He knows what's happening. He knows that Deontay Wilder's never been given anything, has had to fight for everything. And he's basically using that against him, kind of like Luis Ortiz did. And it's like, and that really just, as another, as a black man, knowing what Anthony Joshua is doing, knowing that Anthony Joshua knows it, it just really, it hits me the wrong way, man. I don't like it, because Anthony Joshua knows what's going on. He knows he can get away with it. It pisses me off, man.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the super chat. Malik Omar, he says, shout out to the LDBC. Joshua is most definitely a disappointment. Hearn will not succeed with his diabolical plan. That's a big word. And he says GGG needs to pull out of that fight. Triple G needs to pull out of that fight.
We ain't talking about that, hoe. Forget that jalapeno, We ain't talking about, don't bring that hoe up, man. Don't go that road, man. I don't want to talk about that hoe. Forget him, man. Ain't giving that hoe no more shine, man. Give that hoe too much shine week in, week out. Juvenile jumping, man.
Now he wants people to feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him, man.
And shout out to Mr. Mott. Shout out to Mr. Mott in the super chat. He says AJ has no shame. He's a disgrace to boxing. And the biggest question is, does his old lady have any idea what a real man is? Damn.
Well,
do he have an old lady? I ain't never seen him with no lady.
I was just gonna say he
got a mere console lady.
No, he got that. He walking around with that dude who looked like Keith Thurman.
Nah, but Black Fight Fan, you put that video, you put that picture up with all them boys on that boat, and there wasn't no ladies on the boat.
No, 7-8. No, you know what's really going on, right?
But you guys remember he got engaged, man. He got engaged to this, I guess, his fitness model, man. You got, I don't know if y'all remember.
I heard that was a man.
That was Rich Piana he was fucking with.
Right. He walking around with some strong ass man right now. No, don't lie now.
That was fake.
Giving him deep tissue massages, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, you guys know what's going on, right?
What's going on?
So we keep saying, no, Eddie Hearn is the man in a relationship with Joshua. Eddie Hearn's the man. Joshua's the bitch. I mean, you can't tell by now. Come on.
Damn.
It's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm. He gonna make all Eddie Hearn fans jealous now. You know, Eddie Hearn got his own fan base, so
we know he got his fan base. They do whatever he can, but they not getting to him. Joshua, you see Joshua gonna do whatever he can to protect his man. He gonna do whatever he can. He got to protect his boyfriend at all costs. He's shielding them off, and he's trying to give the little groupies that try to follow Eddie Hearn some candy instead of some jewels.
I'm gonna say it's simple and plain. Eddie Hearn used a faggot. Anthony
Damn.
Josh used a faggot. And Black Fight Fan said that straight from Dallas, Texas. And if you hoes want to see me, I'll be at the Spence fight, sitting down, low on the ground, probably next to Al somewhere or Sam Watson. You hoes is some chumps. You did? Believe that. And I said that. Use a faggot, Anthony Joshua.
Damn.
Eddie Hearn is messing now. You know, that's his little boy. That's his little house Negro. And Dillian White, the slave Negro. Dillian White and Jarrell Miller, the slave Negroes. Anthony Joshua got the suited, the bow tie on and all that good shit.
With the white gloves, he got on white gloves blood.
All that shit. He got it. And Dillian White now, he can play the banjo like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he play that fiddle. He play the fiddle.
Not the banjo, blood. Not the banjo.
Big Baby Miller know how to play the harmonica.
Harmonica like a fiddle. He played the hell out of the fiddle and the harmonica.
Yeah.
Big Baby Miller is a big sack, is a punching bag with titties waiting to get knocked out, man. I'm telling y'all, this fat fuck, I'm gonna tell you, he going to sleep, man. This mug, not only can he not breathe, man, past the first round, yeah, he gonna breathe on Wilder, or nah, he gonna be looking up at Wilder saying, God, please help me, Lord. I just got knocked the fuck out, Lord, help me. I know I'm fat as hell. I know I need to lose some weight, but damn, help me, God, help me. And then it's all when we all she wrote, man. I just want to see him get knocked out, y'all.
Disrespecting me, guys. Just don't disrespect me.
Yeah. Hey, look. We need to stop.
I'll freeze it out loud.
Stop talking about Big Baby Miller, man. Big Baby Miller, man. We give him too much shine, man. I had love for Big Baby Miller, man. Big Baby Miller, he can do whatever he want to do. If he get to fight with Joshua Nick, he get to fight with Joshua Nick. We giving that out too much shine, man. He's crumbing for publicity and begging for somebody to notice them, then get on here and try to tell somebody how to run their channel. That beat them. Oh, you bloggers. I had some fighter come on there, some fighter that y'all you bloggers should change our name to Wilder and Spence. Now, you should smarten up and know who you should be talking to so you can get your name and be relevant,
right,
and get out there. You understand what I'm saying? All that down low hating coming in the comment section like one of these wild Joshua fans, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Look, we need to stop giving these dudes so much shine. We giving these dudes, some of these dudes, they get, it's dudes literally getting jealous right now because we not talking about them, because we talking about Wilder and Spence so much. It's dudes that's upset about that. Boxers. Y'all ain't talking about it. Man, come on, bro.
Y'all motherfuckers need to do something.
So fuck them. I've been giving my money to this sport for years, so we have a right as a fan to come on here and say what the fuck we want. We're consumers, okay? So don't come on here and tell us nothing about we're hating. I put all kind of money out for pay-per-views, hundreds of dollars. I pay my cable every month, so don't you tell me, hey, look, I'm not gonna tell anybody else when I go anywhere else to the grocery store, when I go over to Winn-Dixie to buy some ham hocks or whatever the fuck I'm going to get. I'm not going to try to talk them and I'm freezing me out and all that shit and talking up the price. That's what y'all motherfuckers doing. Y'all talking up the price. Don't get mad at me because I talk about money. That's shit. Money, I got to save that. I ain't rich, motherfucker, so fuck you. And I got fucking almost 50 years of data and collection that make me who the man I is today. So fuck off.
Yeah, I don't blame you what time it is.
78. What you say about man, what you say about them people, man? Man, my brain done shit down, bro. God damn.
Man, them niggas
come back to me, homie.
They know what time it is, man. Them guys look at us and they say, man, I'll be getting phone calls. Look, this is why I be laughing at these haters and shit, man. Because they don't know what be going on behind the scenes. They all think look, man, I'll be getting calls from fighters, trainers, all kind of motherfuckers. I don't even be interviewing them. I just chop it up. I be in my room laying down. Motherfucker call me, and then we talking about boxing. I don't rush to get my camera all thirsty. Let me record you so I can put it up and I can get. I just do it for the intel, to build the relationships and all of that. But
hey, that's what it was. I'm sorry, 78. Hey, dang, I lost it again, bro. I lost it again, homie. Go ahead. Oh no, hold up.
Need to get some marijuana, man.
What the problem? Man, I ain't had no marijuana. It's my brain. I know my head done. Coach Miskins done bust my head, and the gangbangers done bust my head 2 or 3 times. Let me
You
go
talking
ahead, bro.
about
Go
weed?
ahead.
No, man. I'm just saying, man. Like these people be calling me all the time. Trying to pick my brain about what I'm saying on YouTube about fighters fighting the best and shit like that, and they be trying to explain to me that why they make certain moves or why it's best for you shouldn't come down on Keith because Keith you gotta look at it this way. If you were in his position and he gotta do this and that, I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that bullshit, dude. This is this man's job, okay? All right, that's that man's job. Don't nobody care about that shit, okay? You could be at a fucking job right now, and if you gotta move 200 boxes in 8 hours, that's your job. You gotta take 200 boxes and put them on the truck. If that's your job, that's your fucking job, okay? Now, if you end up doing it a little faster and you get extra props for that, people say, damn, motherfucker working fast, right? Or you could take your sweet time and stretch it out for 8 hours. Shit, I ain't doing that. If I do get done an hour early, they just gonna find some more work for me to do. Fuck that shit, right? It's two different type of workers. So I support the motherfucker who come in there and do his goddamn job. Your job as a fighter is to go in there and fight the best competition and prove that you're the best, especially if you're a champion. I'm not here to support you fighting any old motherfucking body because I like to see you with your shirt off sweaty.
Bottom line.
Hey, that's I remember now. Like you said, Stephanie, you say them fools want to hear you talk about what's relevant. What I mean, who popping, who hot, what people want to be talking about. People want to hear about Spence and Wilder, man. Blood Boxing got a whole catalog. Sonny Liston, Rocky Marciano, Terry Norris. You hoes don't even watch that. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't watch that stuff. That stuff is great content, great information, great knowledge and understanding about boxing. Hell, you got some dudes on here purely breaking down the science of boxing and moves and stuff like that. You all don't watch that. You come here to listen to what we talking about when we talk about Spence and Wild. And another reason why you talk about them is because them dudes put on the most exciting fights in boxing. Them dudes are putting on the most exciting fights in boxing. You see stuff off them dudes that you ain't seen. You see stuff out Spence you ain't seen since Mike McCullum. You see stuff out Deontay Wilder that you ain't never seen a heavyweight do. You understand what I'm saying? You see power you ain't never seen exhibited. So when you dudes is coming here asking, well, why you ain't come? You need to do something, homie.
Yeah,
You're not even
and this
making
what
the
you do.
fight.
Why don't for the people who ask the question, why y'all talking about this? Why y'all always talking about this? Why you not talking about what the fuck you want to hear about?
Right.
You got a channel. Why aren't you talking about Julio Iglesias versus Pablo Escobar?
Right.
You talk about that bullshit fight.
Right.
Don't nobody want to watch that shit. So if you want to talk about it and people are attracted to that, then cool. Ain't nobody fucking with your whack ass channels. So you over here trying to tell us what to talk about. If you knew anything about channels, your shit'd be popping, but it ain't. So shut the fuck up.
And I'm gonna tell
Shout
you
out!
what
Hold on 1 second. Shout out to the super chat, man. We had there's quite a few of them. So STE Gannon, he says, "What's happening, LDBC? Glad I finally called
Hey,
live
that's
chat."
Steve, man. That's Steve,
That's Steve right there.
That's a UK
That's
fan
the
right
UK
there,
dude.
man.
He says, "I'm probably in the minority here in the UK, but I want to see Joshua fight Wilder right now. Joshua needs to step up and start acting like a champ." Shout out to Steve. That's exactly who you was talking about. Hold on.
God damn.
And then we got damn. The fuck this shit just go? This shit. Yeah, Cass. Shout out to Cass. LDBC, home of the truth. AJ act like a battered woman with the restraining order. Stay on AJ Angelina Jolie, Aunt Jemima neck. Shout out family. And then young Merv says, forget the money, I want fights. And Big Baby forgot Wilder KO'd his ass, knocked out his ass with a fucking helmet on. Fuck out of here with that. So shout out to Young Merv, man. Shout out to everybody in Super Chat, man. We appreciate y'all, family.
Yo, let me say real quick, man. The reason why we talk about Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence, number one, these guys are killers. They out to be the best. Other guys don't want to fight them. We support them because that's the kind of fighters they are. Not only that, but they black like us. So we can support who we want and talk about who the fuck we want. Go look at the spreadsheet. None of these guys are fighting each other. Why the fuck should I talk about Golovkin and Alvarez when the motherfuckers are fighting a flaw-ass fight or any other fight for that matter, like Garcia Rios or any of that? I don't want to talk about that shit. It's a bunch of flaw shit. When these guys start getting together and acting like fighters and having a real ranking system, like I always talk about, then I'll support what the fuck I want to support. But right now, I'm supporting the killers. Okay, and I could identify with them. And if you don't like it, make your own channel and talk about your own shit. But don't be
like you said, blood.
My word, you stupid ass dick pulling motherfucker.
And like you said, blood, how the fuck it is? You know, we supposed to be excited about Triple G and Canelo when both of them on the record saying who they not gonna fight afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Well, we ain't fighting Charlo. We ain't fighting Billy Joe Saunders. Well, why the fuck should I be excited about this shit? You niggas man, get the fuck out of here. I support the fighters who willing to fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. That's the guys I'm interested. That's the guys I admire. That's warrior shit. I'm not here to just be supporting some motherfucker. See what it is people understand the power of the LDBC. They can hate all they want to, but they understand the power of the LDBC, and they want us. They want us to talk about shit and hype up their fighters. No, fuck your fighters. We're gonna hype up the fighters.
Trio.
All the Eastern European fighters.
Hey, and I was talking from the standpoint of that. Cause see now it's getting bigger than I don't care about nobody with no channel, man. These little dudes out here, I don't care about that, man. The LDBC, I don't even watch nobody outside of the LDBC. If you ain't from the LDBC or affiliated with the LDBC, I don't even see your channel. I'm talking about fighters. Dude, don't come to me asking. Don't come asking about why we ain't talking about you. You need to get in the ring and fight somebody. You need to fight the tough competition. Fight, be like Speed. You know that. Be like Bud. Be like Deontay Wilder. Be like them guys, man. Them guys is killers, man. We love them guys. We gonna ride for them guys. When them guys, if them guys ever lose, they gonna continue to have fans. They gonna continue to be talked about because they putting the work in. They put the work in to show themselves as killers and wanting to fight the best. All y'all ain't doing it, man. You maneuvering with business moves, you gonna get treated like a businessman. If you want to be a businessman, you want me to talk about you, you want 78 to talk about you, you need to come in there with a bag full of money. You ain't got a bag full of money, you need to get the hell on away from here.
And obviously, you ain't worth a dog's ass if you got to come to another grown man and beg for attention for people to talk about you. Here's the thing. For the people that we support, none of them asked us to support them. We support them because they're supporting boxing in the right way. They're carrying the sport of boxing in the right way. You got too many of these Cinderella, prima donna, I got a pot on my nose, sweetheart, bitch-ass niggas running out here trying to get all this credit and recognition and they ain't done a motherfucking thing. Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately, goddammit? And a lot of these pieces of shit right now are playing on the intelligence of these retarded boxing fans, fighting Joe Blows, hopping out of fucking soda cans, and thinking that they're going to play a Houdini hat trick on the smart boxing fans. Okay, I ain't going to call us hardcore, the smart boxing fans. Bottom line is this, goddammit. If you ain't came in here to get your back dirty, get the fuck up out of here, man. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear about you, let alone promote your bullshit ass fight, man. You take that shit and shove it up your ass.
Shout out. Hold on 1 second, coach. Shout out to Lionel Witherspoon. Says, why don't you set up an LDBC ranking system and recognize real champs in the super chat? That's a thought, brother. That's a thought. We could do
something like that cracking on the LDBCsports.com. I'm gonna work on that.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Also, shout out to female boxing fan in the chat. And then Kevin McGinnis, I saw you. He said he's a first time listener. You more than welcome in here, man. We truly appreciate you. Salute. All right, coach. I apologize. Go ahead.
Nah, man, don't apologize. Hey, man, you taking care of the whole thing, man. Hey, man, you doing a great job, man. I appreciate you, man.
I'm drunk, coach.
Oh, that's okay, man. It's okay to be drunk. Just go get you a quick smoke of weed, man, and that's gonna balance all that shit out for you. Hey, but listen, man. But listen, now, you know, and you guys hear all the backlash that Terence Crawford getting, man. And it's like now they're looking for the opportune time to go in on Terence Crawford because they think that, they think that his hand hurt. And, we pretty much done already broke that down, man. And I think 78 did, Blood did, Black Fight Fan. they did a good job of breaking down the whole issue with Terence Crawford. Okay, that the hand injury really wasn't a hand injury, gave proof and all that. But see, these people, they took it to a chance because see, everybody's so pissed off that Terence Crawford. We all saying that Terence Crawford is the pound for pound number one, and they want their boy Vasily Lomachenko to be the damn pound for pound number one. But it's Terence Crawford, man. Look, the motherfucker got undisputed. Okay, now they sitting back and they talking about, well, and Dongo really wasn't that good of a champion. He was a bum. And it's like they're looking for everything, but they don't look at all the other people who Lomachenko he didn't fight. And I'm a fan of Lomo, but I got to keep it real. The dude only got, 10 real fights, okay? 10 real fights, and, we want to call him pound number one, but we want to take a dump on Terence Crawford, man. And I'm sick of it, man. And it's not because they don't like his personality, because Terence Crawford ass don't say shit no way. It's not because of that, man. Look, man, American blacks, we just got, we got to deal with 50,000 different things, man. We got to fight the referees, man. We got to fight the damn, we got to fight the judges. We got to fight the fans outside the ring. Then we got to get in there and fight the person in front of us, man. So, guys like Terence Crawford, he ain't gonna never catch a break, man. Terence Crawford can clean out the whole division, man. He can clean out 140. He can clean out 147. He can move up to 160 and clean that out. And they would still say that a guy like Lomachenko is still the best. I don't get it, man.
Hey, man, I just slapped me a motherfucker with this wrench. That shit feel good. Y'all should have told me, man. Y'all should have told me about that, man. Yeah. God damn.
Ain't nothing like slapping shit out of somebody with a wrench.
Yeah, I slapped
You
his
gotta put
ass.
some duck sauce on it next time. Put some duck sauce on it before you hit him with it next time.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, man, so real quick, man, y'all didn't jump all the way out the tree with AJ, and I know we're gonna end up back on it. I wanted to touch on this light heavyweight picture. Can we touch on the light heavyweight picture real quick? Is the division, is it looking good, man?
Yeah, I think so. I think light heavyweight looking real good, man. It's just, a matter of other guys gonna fight each other. I mean, it's the same shit, you know what I mean? It's you got Adonis Stevenson over there. He finna fight Badu Jack, which is a good fight, but all the other light heavyweights, I mean, if Stevenson wins that fight, what's the hope of seeing Stevenson Kovalev or Bivol or Vostik or whoever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And so that's the downside to that, and then on the other side, Kovalev over there, he ain't fought none of them motherfuckers. He finna fight Sir Marcus Brown, which is cool. I'm rooting for Marcus Brown, but I think the fight is a little too early for Marcus Brown. But he got the fight. I'm a root for him anyway. But Kovalev being real strategic in his opponent selection, he ain't fighting Bivol, he ain't fighting Bitter Bidev, he ain't fighting motherfucking what's the other motherfucker, the same nigga?
Anthony Yard.
No, Vostik.
Vostik. Yeah.
All them guys is the same motherfuckers from the same country, from either Russia or Ukraine, and ain't none of them fighting each other, which is bullshit.
Is it too late for him to fight? I just had a question for you. My bad. Is it too late 78 for Adonis Stevenson versus Sergey Kovalev? I know we've been waiting for it for years, and you had 3 different negotiations where it fell flat. But is it too late?
Well, it ain't too late for the fight to happen, but ain't nobody gonna give a fuck really. I mean, except for us, like we'll watch it and care, but the masses ain't gonna care no more because Warden already showed us what Kovalev about. So it's only what can Stevenson really do. I mean, if Stevenson go in there and beat Kovalev, okay, Warden already beat him twice. If Stevenson lose to Kovalev, now it make it look like Kovalev somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's just they didn't fuck it up.
Somebody just need to go up to just Cat the Duva and throw a glass of water on that hoe so she could just melt.
Man, Roy need to go and put that pipe back to her, man. That's what
I think Roy was hitting it for sure.
They was kissing in the mouth. I seen them kissing in the mouth one time for your man, so maybe they was.
They say Kathy Duva, man, get the best head in Jersey, they say.
Oh my God.
That's what they say. Let's ask Quest now. Quest, you ain't you out from Jersey?
Take them false teeth out.
I don't know.
No biting. No teeth.
Blood. I need you to answer the question though, because that's an old hoe. I need to know why that hoe got all that money and her teeth still nasty, bro.
Man, I don't know, bro. I tell you, they might be false. They might be dentures, just bad dentures. Because I tell you, she might as well go and take him out since she sucked that good dick. That's probably what she did.
God damn, bro, that shit giving out that Velveteen Rabbit, boy.
That's them old dirty dick niggas brushing her teeth with them old dirty dick niggas. That's
You don't say.
Doing that James Tony back there.
Oh, James Tony hit that ass from the back. They ran a train over her. All them boys ran a train.
Hey, come here, Kathy. Come here, Kathy. Kathy, come here.
Tried to give her
Hey, you know you ain't right. You know you ain't right, man.
Hey, man. Southside Boxer just fell in the building. What's going on, family, or did he leave?
What's going on? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, family.
Southside. Hey, man, tell us about AJ, Southside.
Man, don't get me started on that boy, man. Man, what the hell is wrong with it? Is they doing this shit on purpose? Like, yeah, he can't be that big of a bitch, man. Come on, you can't be that scared. That's just too scary, man. Come on now. I mean, he can't be that scared of Deontay Wilder. Are you serious, man? You really threatening this man to stall this man? You threatening to stall the man out now? Like, what the hell? Like, you know, people like, man, look, Eddie Hearn, man. This got to be Eddie Hearn, man. I just don't believe Anthony Joshua is just like putting himself up. I believe Eddie Hearn is really putting this man up to do this shit, man. Anthony Joshua can't be that scared, man. He can't be.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know, man. Shout out to Marcus Wyatt in the super chat. He says, I think Kovalev still has shell shock for more than is barely taking his first chance back out of decent competition. What's good, LDBC? Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I got Sir Marcus Brown stopping Kovalev.
I hope so. I got him. I went for the wild pick, man. I just said Marcus Brown 4th round knockout, man. He gonna smash him.
Yeah, I got him in like 4, man. I think he gonna smash him and knock him and get him up out of there, man. Marcus Brown, man, that motherfucker, man. He looked, you know what I'm saying? He got that look where you look like, I don't know, man. When I first time I seen him, he had on like glasses and shit like that. Like I didn't think he was a fighter. I was at a weigh-in when he fought Top Dog Williams. And then, you know, he took his shit off and got on the scale. I'm like, oh, he a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't, you know, wasn't too familiar with him, man. And then he that fight he broke Top Dog's jaw. I'm like, God, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then I've been kind of following him ever since then, man. I got him stopping Kovalev.
I hope so. I hope he get it done.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a tough fight, man. I can't remember. I can't remember if it was one of them Cubans. One of them Cubans got with Marcus Brown. If it was a Cuban, and I think it was before he fought. It was either after he fought Top Dog Williams. You know what I'm talking about, T?
Yeah, I do remember that fight. Marcus Brown ain't that. He's not that good, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Sergey Kovalev gonna beat that hoe up, man. I'm still gonna beat that. I don't even beat that.
Kovalev gonna knock him the hell out, y'all. I can't stand the racist. I can't stand that racist bastard, but you know he gonna beat the shit out of that dude, man. This is how it is.
Kovalev probably gonna beat him, man.
I'm going with Brown. Fuck that.
I'm riding.
I'm gonna go with Brown though. I am gonna go with Brown. I'm gonna go with Brown, but I hate to piss on the parade. I hate to piss on the parade, but I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you know that's what I'm saying. They picked Marcus Brown because they figure, all right, he a hard puncher, dangerous opponent, but he about 3 fights too early for this one. So they taking him now before he get too good. I understand what they're doing, but you know, I'm just hoping that Marcus Brown shock his ass, man. Hit that nigga, knock him smooth the fuck out, and don't give him no rematch.
Yeah. Brown can't beat him though, like you said. Like you said, it's early, bro.
With his heart.
It's early, bro. It's early. It's early.
Hey, what Black Horse at? Hey, Black Horseman, where you at, man? He at the party or something?
He working, man. He working, bro. He working. He said he dropped a video today and said he was out there working. He doing he got a promotion going, a concert or something right now.
He at the club. Yeah.
That's the On the Run 2 tour.
Word up. I like that scenery, man. Hey, I wish I was where he was at. Fuck that. I'd rather be out there with him.
503 line. You still in the building?
Be out there with them young girls, man.
Yo, how y'all play? I'm still here, bro. I'm just digging what y'all saying, bro. Soaking up game.
We see you, bro. We see you out there, man. We see you, fam.
503 line. We're gonna have to do a Texas Trio talk, homie, because you can't be supporting Anthony Joshua. Okay.
Yeah, all right. 503 line. Let me ask you this, man. So what you think about the Floyd Mayweather with him doing the MMA training?
Shit. I mean, it's the $1 billion baby. I mean, I can't be mad at him for trying to get his money. I really think it's gonna be a good thing because shit, it's something to talk about. Like with like boxing fans and MMA fans. Like merging or whatever. So it's cool, man. I just want him to take the shit serious, man. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like he's taking it serious. So he want like 6 to 8 months to train. So we gonna see what it do, man.
Man, I hope Floyd get kicked in his head, man. Fuck Floyd. Matter of fact, forget Floyd Mayweather. Oh, all lives matter. Loving Donald Trump, loving Donald Sterling. Fuck Floyd. If he get kicked in the head, I'm gonna laugh at that shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna play it back over and over, and I'm gonna make a video every damn chance I get. Shit, I'm gonna send it to his punk ass. Fuck him.
Damn.
I want him to make some money off of these Peckerwoods. I want him to make as much money off these Peckerwoods as possible. Go ahead, Black Fight.
I ain't made no video about this, but because I don't support the Joker. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I know I sound crazy, but that hoe been training for MMA for the past 2 or 3 years. Well, Robert Garcia came out and said, well, maybe Floyd's been training for 2 years and nobody knows. I was like, what? It was so far out of left field, and I was like, and then all of a sudden I started thinking, man, that's not that far-fetched, homie. That hoe been training, bro. And I mean, Floyd ain't gonna put himself in no position to look like no clown, man. That hoe have been training for years, not no months. He been training for this for years.
Man,
circumstances of what though?
I don't think
circumstances of what. You say he been training for 3 or 4 years.
I don't know who he gonna fight. I don't know what he gonna do.
Man, he ain't finna fight. He ain't finna fight, y'all. Come on, man, y'all. Man, I give y'all want to make a bet with me.
It's money to be made, family.
I'll make
knockout second round.
I take that bet. You want to bet that he gonna fight in MMA? I bet he fighting in
MMA, bro. I'll tell you, I bet you $100 on that.
I bet you $100 that whole fight within the next year. Within the next year,
you got it.
I bet you if next
somebody gonna beat the dirt off of him. Unless you got a no name coming in the ring that we never heard of before, somebody's gonna beat the dirt off of him, man.
Man, Floyd, he can't help himself, man. Floyd is like OJ, man. He just can't. Just I mean, for real, like
OJ.
You gotta figure out OJ and why this nigga still in this country? Why this nigga still? Floyd the same. It's like, dude, you done made all this money. You undefeated. You got away. You beat the system. It wasn't supposed to happen, but you found a way to beat it. But you just keep on. It's like John Gotti. You keep fucking with the government. Keep fucking with the government. Ha ha ha! I beat you. They gonna get the last laugh. You can't keep on pillaging the casino. You won the first couple times. Eventually, the casino gonna get all their money back. Eventually, so.
Because the house always wins.
He keep playing if he want to. All I know is this: I ain't shedding one tear for the nigga when the memes start coming out with this nigga in a chokehold.
Oh yeah, I wish somebody put him in a damn Kimura, man.
I gladly
He'll start crying. They put him in a Kimura. That'd be.
That's that chicken wing. Ain't that chicken wing shit, Coach? That's that chicken wing.
Man. Yeah. Stop. Please stop. Tap his ass out.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the most embarrassing move to put a nigga in, even in the hood. When you trying, so you want to son somebody, you put the nigga in the full Nelson.
Full Nelson. I knew you was about to say the full Nelson.
You put a nigga in the full Nelson, he done.
Hey, 78 and flex with that hoe. Flex with that hoe. Make that hoe scream.
That's what we do in the hood, bro. In the hood, a nigga get you in that full Nelson, dog. You be mad in the motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Man, I got plenty of people with it. Ain't nobody got me with that bitch though.
Man, you gotta kick that nigga in his shins and shit to get him up off it.
Yeah, blood, you too tall, man. You too tall for somebody to get you.
I don't put
somebody
plenty of people in it though. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard to. You can't break it either. Because once you get the fingers locked, that's it. Once you get the fingers locked in that full Nelson, that motherfucker be tapping out. face in the mud and everything, control them and all that shit.
My big brother used to put me in full
shit! Oh shit!
This kid talked some shit to me one time. I put his ass in the full Nelson right in the mud puddle.
Shit.
Right in the mud. His dad came over to my house.
Think about it. Floyd Mayweather started crying when Marcos Maidana bit him, man.
Oh God!
When he started crying when Maidana bit him, what do you think he gonna do, man? If somebody put that bastard in a knee bar or a fucking twister, that man, Floyd gonna start crying. He gonna be in the octagon crying and shit. Please, 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 help me.
Man, he can't do nothing. I mean, even if he been training, he got experience. I mean, if they rig it up right, if they put him in there with the right opponents and shit, he can skate by now. If he gets the right opponents, some dude who probably like a little black belt in karate. He had like one MMA fight. You know what I'm saying? Put Floyd in there. They could still sell that fight because the unknown and shit. But if he fight a seasoned guy, a real seasoned MMA fighter, who this nigga then got a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, motherfucker can stand up, know how to wrestle, man, that shit ain't finna work, man. Because everybody keep talking about, man, but what about Ray Mercer? Ray Mercer was fighting big ass Tim Sylvia. Tim Sylvia was coming forward and underestimated Ray Mercer's Ray Mercer launched the overhead.
Tim Sylvia had bare knees, man.
Yeah.
That big ass motherfucker he had the worst knees in the game.
He might do multiple fights though, bro. I mean, and I don't think if they do put him in some setups, they probably gonna put him in there with some strikers. They ain't gonna put him in there with no wrestlers.
They're gonna grab a nigga coming from your convenient liquor store, and throw him in the ring with Floyd.
Hey, Black Fight fan, that bet is off. If he fights somebody like Ray J or something like that,
man, fuck, man.
Ray J,
even an average wrestler could be.
You can't beg out, homie. You can't beg out. Nah, if he fights somebody, a legitimate MMA fighter, fighter. Somebody that done had some MMA fight. Now I ain't talking about no celebrity match like Ray J.
Take the CM Punk fight. If he takes
CM Punk like that,
I'll take.
He ain't gonna fight nobody credible. Floyd is fighting no one credible. Floyd will fight no one credible.
If he jump in the octagon and fight one non-credible fight, he gonna try to fight Conor McGregor. He gonna try to smash that $500 million, bro. He gonna do it, man. I'm telling you, that's a lot of paper, bro. That's a lot of paper.
His wrestling not that good, man. I mean, McGregor can't wrestle that good.
No, but I think Conor beats him still, though, man. I mean, Conor's used to that. Floyd is not used to elbows and anything like that, man. I don't see Floyd doing it.
Man,
I see Floyd. I see Floyd getting fucked up in the MMA, man. If he go over there, I do not see Floyd doing well, unless it's some secret where he been doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu on the side and we have no idea.
No,
it's a possibility.
I'm gonna tell you, I think he could beat some of them guys, though. I'm being real with you. Some of them guys, Floyd can beat them, bro.
If they can't take him to the ground, Floyd will beat him. If you can't take Floyd to the ground, you're gonna get beat. Floyd gonna knock him out. If they can't take him to the ground, they're gonna get knocked out.
What are you gonna knock him out with them brittle ass hands? Come on, man. His hands gonna break. And then the damn gloves, 4-ounce gloves, man. Boy, gonna break his hands, man. Fuck Floyd.
They brittle to a professional fighter. You put him in there with one of them MMA guys.
Yeah, he'll knock one of them hoes smooth.
I'm talking about big home
somebody
It's the 4-ounce gloves. It's the 4-ounce gloves. Floyd Mayweather knock any one of them out.
Because boxers,
I'm talking about going to sleep with a mink robe on, man.
Boxers punch different. Boxers punch different than MMA fighters. So even a seasoned MMA striker can't throw no punch like a boxer. Even though we say, all right, Floyd, he ain't no knockout artist in boxing. In the UFC, he'll be a knockout artist. Cause I watch MMA. Them niggas can't throw a punch to save their life. They be all just sloppy. Floyd will beat the shit out of one of them dudes standing up. But once they grab him, it's a whole different ball game.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Once that whole back rub against that gate.
What about niggas like Bruce Leroy up in that bitch, man?
Submit immediately, man. If you get his back it up against that gate, man. I'm telling you, he ain't gonna deal with that.
Man,
With the roundhouse kick
Hey,
combination.
Junior, they gonna take that nigga. You see how Conor McGregor in the fight when he was boxing, kind of kept taking Floyd back.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd, you know what I'm saying? See, Floyd got to get out of them habits because them niggas put him in the full Nelson.
Yeah, that full Nelson fuck his shit up, man.
They gonna put that nigga in the full half Nelson and drop him first to the
Floyd
ground.
has won by
7-8.
Hey, Floyd,
7-8.
motherfucker. Y'all don't know, boy. Floyd the great CBE. That motherfucker.
7-8.
What up, Callie?
Hey, you know, I guarantee if he fight McGregor get behind him, he probably gonna do what Broner did to Madonna, man.
Yeah,
They gonna get him from the back, man.
Yeah,
Somebody brought up Broner. Who the fuck brought Broner up, man?
he shouldn't fight McGregor.
How about that loser up?
Come on, Coach.
Gonna
Broner's
try
a loser.
to humiliate him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna try to humiliate Floyd and shit. And like I can just see him. That's why I said, you know what I'm saying? He gonna try to do some shit like that. Put the nigga in the Boston Crab or some shit.
Right, the damn figure 4 leg lock. He gonna fuck his ass up, man. For real, bro. He gonna fuck his ass up.
Put him in the sharpshooter.
Yeah. He gonna put him in the camel clutch, like who used to do the camel clutch, the Iron Sheik. He gonna put his ass in that damn camel clutch.
Yeah.
Man said the Boston Crab.
Man, it takes years to develop, man. I mean, you got to learn how to throw the kicks, man, without breaking your fucking shin, man. I mean, it's a lot of little stuff, man, that people just don't get when you get into that damn octagon, man. It's not like he can just step in there and just start throwing kicks and, trying to, put people in damn full Nelsons and half guards and all this shit, man. You got to learn it, man.
Yeah.
Coach, you got to get used to distance.
Coach, you've been
Discipline
training for
MMA
like
is
2 or
different.
3 years, though. He's been training.
Contact, man. Floyd ain't used to that kind of pain. Remember,
Coach,
this dude
you should bring up the whole distance factor. Coach, you should bring up the distance factor, too. Distance in MMA is completely different than boxing, man.
Yeah, it's completely different, man. Because because you want to avoid them damn leg kicks, man. And see, I know he used to taking them leg kicks. He gonna take the first one and be like, "Oh shit," that's what he gonna say, man. You ask any of them damn boxers, man. Like you take what's her name, Heather Hardy. She got beat up by a seasoned MMA fighter who can't strike. Man, she seen them leg kicks and the leg kicks affected her. She couldn't do that, man. Your striking is going to shit. Once them leg kicks take effect, it's over.
Man, it's on the floor with one of them dudes. Y'all gonna be like, oh man, soon as he whoop one of them dudes, man.
They gonna
Blood,
pick
I
around.
want my $100, man. I want my $100 when he get one of them dudes. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I mean, but it can't be no celebrity guy, man.
No, man. If Floyd get up in there, man, and I'm gonna know by the opponent selection what time it is. Floyd fuck around, whoop this motherfucker, man. They gonna have Floyd. He fuck around, whoop somebody. It's gonna be some weak ass dude that look like a skinhead, and then they gonna come out to do the racist, and we all gotta get behind him because it's black versus white, all that old shit. It's gonna work, and they're gonna do like 5 million pay-per-view buys. And Floyd gonna end up beating the shit out of this dude, or people gonna say it's fake. People gonna say it's fake.
Yeah, he gonna be like on Conor McGregor's undercard or something, and then the fight gonna be over, and Conor McGregor gonna climb over the gate and go run back in the locker room and challenge him, and it's gonna be some crazy stuff going on. Shout out to Robert Stewart in the super chat. He said LDBC family, and also in the chat room, man. I saw Barbershop Conversations in there. Hey, Barbershop, man. We know you got a direct line to Floyd, man. We know you got a direct line to him, man. We need to figure out if he's serious, man. And if he's serious, he need to work that motherfucking full Nelson defense into his training. Shout
out to the homeboy Rob Stewart, man. That's the homeboy. That's the LDBC OG right there. Rob Stewart, about 3 or 4 of them hoes for real.
Yeah.
That's
Rob
the homie
Stewart,
right there.
Yes, indeed. Hey, man, so I had one more question, man, before we get out of here. So actually 2 more, but the one. So did y'all hear about Bob Arum actually targeting the PBC fighters, trying to potentially get some of them to sign with him? And if so, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I heard about from Fanon, man. You would be crazy to want to sign with Bob Arum, man. Bob Arum, what he's going to try to do is all you got to do is just pay attention to what he's done to black fighters in the past. And to be honest with you, what Bob Arum's mindset is completely different. What Bob Arum sees is that believes that if you can actually get a white fighter, you can actually turn him into a superstar. So to him, it's all about Caucasian fighters, and he believes that Lomachenko's the next big superstar. So that's why Terence Crawford is being pushed to the back. He has no idea, man. If he actually pushed Terence Crawford, a lot of black fans would actually get behind him. I don't think he'll beat Errol Spence though, but I mean, if he did, I'm telling you, Terence Crawford could be a big superstar. I wish he had a bigger voice. I wish he spoke more, just like I wish Errol Spence spoke more. But yeah, Bob Arum, man. I mean, Bob Arum has no intention on doing anything for black fighters except eventually milking them and feeding them to someone else. Because look at Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is finally finding out that he's been getting fucked for years by Bob Arum. Bob Arum has no intention to ever, to ever really care about especially black fighters, but even minorities. If he could get a good white fighter, that guy moves to the top of the roof. So of the pecking order, he jumps to the top of the pecking order immediately. So man, Bob Arum would love to find one more. It's not just Lomachenko. If he had one more besides Lomachenko, that guy would be above Terence Crawford and anybody else. I mean, got that? What's the Japanese fighter? I can't think of his name. He's going to come over and he's going to get a chance to fight on regular ESPN. Terence Crawford now has to fight on premium ESPN online. Now think about that. He's the beta. He's the test dummy. He's a rat. That's what it is. He's a lab rat right now. So man, I think it's complete bullshit. I mean, I think that if you're a PBC fighter, you'd be a damn fool to go sign with Bob Arum. Go ahead.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anybody else on that one?
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it. I think that I mean, look, it's like this, man. And to a degree, I really can't blame these fighters for being tempted. If they are tempted to sign with a promoter to try to get some type, I can't really be mad at them for being tempted, man, because it's really a disgrace as to what's happening to these American fighters, man, not getting the attention they deserve, not getting promoted properly. But if Bob Arum ain't the answer, because he got Terence Crawford and he putting all his energy into Lomachenko, okay? And Crawford does better numbers than Lomachenko, all right? But Lomachenko is being touted and putting all these fake statistics around him and shit. You know what I mean? Arum is so sold on this guy and invested in this guy. I don't see why any guy like Earl Spence or Thurman or Wilder, they ain't gonna sign with Arum, because Arum already fucked that up. Arum came out talking about Wilder's sloppy. He don't know shit about boxing. He said Keith Thurman is boring. He'll never put Keith Thurman in a fight with Pacquiao because Thurman's boring. So after saying some shit like that, who the fuck gonna sign with this dude? I mean, he liked Earl Spence. He always wanted to have Earl Spence on the stable. But what is he really gonna do for Earl Spence at this point? I mean, you got Crawford. You ain't doing shit for him. It's like, come on, man. It's like a nigga.
7-8. Bob Arum, look, he's a thing of the past. You're saying some real shit there. See, if Adrian Broner could go out there and promote himself being a losing fighter for the most part, it's these fighters' jobs to promote themselves now.
Right.
The whole thing with this Bob Arum, they get on here, they get a couple of paychecks. They think it's the fan and the media fanboys' job to do it. They need to get on here and they need to promote themselves, use these social media platforms, reach out to guys like the LDBC and stop hating and say, hey, give us a push or whatever it takes. But they need to use social media just like Adrian Broner did. Adrian Broner's a losing fighter and he's getting big paydays because he knows how to utilize the tool called social media. It's up to them to take care of that. At this point, they don't need Bob Arum. This is a new age. Adrian Broner is one of the most successful guys out there. He ain't calling Bob Arum. He told Jay-Z to suck his dick or some shit, but he's still getting paydays.
Yeah, but he ain't accumulate that 40 million. But you're absolutely right, blood. Even down to Errol Spence Jr. We are supporting the hell out of Errol Spence Jr. He don't have no big promoter like that. Of course, he has a couple of people. I believe he's working with Lou DiBella and Al Heyman. But in the same sense, social media has worked wonders for Errol Spence Jr. You look at a Bob Arum's case, and we didn't shuffle this around a million times. Bob Arum is the white Don King. Okay? The only reason he's not vanished and he wasn't able to be shitted out, you know, like the last turd going down the toilet, like a Don King, is because he's a white promoter. That's it. You see this black guy talking about only in America with 2 flags and 300 silver and gold chains on. They want this guy out of here, controlling the heavyweight division. They wanted this man the fuck out of here. The same guidelines that Don King went by is the same guidelines that Bob Arum still goes by now, year to date, with the fighters that don't know no better, that don't have an outlet, that do not know how to use social media, that are illiterate, that do not know how to read. He takes advantage of these guys, man. Bob Arum is going to stick to the code. That's why he's old and dried up, and he's made all the money in the world already. He's rich. He don't give a fuck. He's going to keep milking it for wealth for his family when he passes away. I can't knock that. But what I will say for the fighters, which is already a stamp here, okay, Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman was born. That's a boring fight. I seen Sugar Ray Leonard and they did this and that. Okay, all right, Bob. Okay, what was the other case that you named? He spoke about Deontay Wilder and he don't know nothing about boxing. And now, right now you got Oscar De La Hoya on his knees, damn near prepared to suck ass to get Deontay Wilder back on his squad because Deontay Wilder was with Golden Boy originally before he left. So
well, why did Bernard Hopkins let Deontay Wilder go? I mean, if Bernard Hopkins is supposed to be the black face of Golden Boy, man, this shit crazy, man.
Because
let me say this.
Because nobody trusts his go ahead, Stephanie.
I would real quick. I just want to say this before I forget, man.
Yes, sir.
Look, man. Lou DiBella been getting a free ride to me. Lou DiBella got to step his game up, dog. Like he on trial right now. Eddie Hearn shitting on him, you know, making him look like he ain't shit. Lou DiBella really ain't never promoted shit, man. Lou DiBella had the Diego Corrales at one point. He had Sergio Martinez. Well, none of them niggas like no mega stars or nothing. He don't do shit. He just there.
He's a tool, 7-8. You know he's a tool, man. Come on, man. You know Lou DiBella's real role.
He got to do
what it is now. You know what that real role is now.
But I understand that. But even
so what's his highest claim to fame? What's his highest claim to fame for Lou DiBella? Where is it? Who's the guy?
He's the company man,
That's
dog.
Deontay Wilder.
That's it.
Your company
because Sergio Martinez won shit. Like as far as popularity go, like he just Lou DiBella, man, whatever, man. He needs to do something though, man, because he's sitting out here just getting a free check. And we doing all the
y'all know it's time for me to step in and stamp the LDBC promotions deal. Now, like the homies say, the proof is in the pudding. You look at Terence Crawford, and Terence Crawford don't say nothing. And you look at Earl Spence, and Earl Spence don't say nothing. But guess what? Earl Spence ain't got to say nothing because the LDBC talk for Earl Spence. And Earl Spence is all over the internet. Terence Crawford is stuck in a bad situation right now. The proof is in the pudding. We talking about online promotion and promoting yourself on social media. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Who been promoting Earl Spence harder than the LDBC? Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. I'm talking about from the ground up. The LDBC was a major part in Terence Crawford Earl Spence getting that Kell Brook fight. Major part. So I'm just saying.
Terence Crawford getting undisputed too.
Terence Crawford getting undisputed, but Terence Crawford got a promoter. He got a promoter. Top Rank is a 50-year-old company with hundreds of millions of dollars behind it. Terence Crawford had been on Top Rank for 5 years. And haven't had in 5 years, if Danny Garcia was at 140 with the belt, with the green belt, Lucas Matisse was at 140 on top of his game. He didn't get none of these fights. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta really look at this. This is things that Bob Arum could have done for him. You don't get it ain't nothing for sign. You don't get nothing for signing with no promoter. All this stuff I'm gonna get. Look at Daniel Jacobs. Daniel Jacobs was promised the winner of Triple G and Canelo and this and that. Danny Jacobs ain't even in the running for that, man. And Eddie Hearn, he sidesteps that all the time. Well, we thought we were gonna get that, but it didn't work out. So you just gotta align it. It's a whole bunch of mess. You ain't gonna get nothing with the only way you gonna get what you. The only person that's getting big fights. Fight after fight after fight is guess who? Adrian Broner. Everybody want to fight Adrian Broner. You understand what I'm saying? I called him Mexican food the other day. He is. But all them guys, they want to fight him. And you know what? He ain't seen $100,000 payday since I don't know when. You understand what I'm saying? You guys better wise up, get your business game together. And I already got the plan to show you how to get your money if you're a boxer and you halfway in the dough. You need to utilize the LDBC. I keep telling y'all, but if you too stupid, I'm offering you a bottle of ketchup right now to help you guys out. You need to get smart, man. Earl Spence was just a model of just to show y'all what we could do. Deontay Wilder was just a model. And we ain't just talking about Deontay Wilder. That brother is going to get here pretty soon. Deontay Wilder will make over $10 million, possibly $20 million very soon. We talking about this fight, but this gonna happen, bro. This gonna
Hey,
happen.
Black Fight fan. So you should bring up the fact that to me, Earl Spence needs to call out Mikey Garcia and tell him let's make the fight by the end of the year.
Right, right.
Since
And
Mikey's gonna run his
I'm
mouth.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I was gonna put this video out, but I'm not gonna say. I'm not speaking against Earl Spence fight Mikey Garcia because I want him to fight Mikey Garcia because Mikey Garcia have a huge fan base in Texas. Earl Spence have a huge fan base in Texas. That fight can happen in Cowboy Stadium. Each one of them can make over $10 million for that fight. If Mikey want that fight, and then that will be a legacy defining fight for Mikey, win or lose. It's a win for both of them. So if they want to make, and it's a great fight for the fans because Mikey gonna stand in there and gonna try to fight Earl, and he gonna get knocked out cold. So if you want to see I want to see that fight. So I'm not gonna speak against that fight, Mikey. If you want to make that fight and you for real, get a call out. The fans want that fight. The fans want that fight. I ain't speaking against that fight. And that's a good way for Mikey to solidify himself as a great. If he can beat Earl Spence or put up a good fight and last with something that people think he can't do, it will solidify his career. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to you, Barber Conversations. I see you in the chat room. I thought I had put you on this email list, but you didn't. You weren't on it for this one, but I got you, and we'll be in contact for sure, man. Be in contact for sure. A quick question, man. I put up the video earlier today where I had the I wanted the subs to actually be able to ask questions. One question from brother James Gordon. He says, do you think Ward will come out of retirement? Andre Ward will come out of retirement. Do you think he can beat do you think Bivol can beat him? And then what's up with Tony Bellew talking that shit about Ward?
Absolutely not. And I feel as far as with Tony Bellew, Tony Bellew better be quiet, okay? He better be comfortable beating up on David Hay and that dusty afro. He better be comfortable with that because you're asking for too much smoke. And when you get your ass whooped, it's going to look nothing like what Adonis Stevenson did to you in that corner. You better be quiet and be humble, okay? Right now, he's making his bread and he's rebuilding his name. The last thing he needs for his career is to get that giant foot up his ass by Andre Ward. And he will deliver it, okay? But as far as Bivol is on the path to having a good career in the division, a wonderful career. The last thing he needs is an ass whooping from Andre Ward. It will discourage him and possibly break him and stop him from being good to his fullest potential.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that from Andre Ward versus Bivol or Bellew. I won't mind him against Bivol because I mean it'll shut these stupid ass fans up, the ones who want to continue to talk and cry about Andre Ward with all the low blows and shit, and they think that Bivol is their savior right now. So I don't mind. I would love to see that shit happen so we can shut them. Because the first thing, let's be honest, if that fight ever happens, they'll ever get signed on. All the motherfuckers that would talk shit. I'm like, well, Andre Ward, he could have. Why you picking the fight on with him? Why you want to fight Bivol? No, Bivol's not ready. That's exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna change it up anyway. So I mean, even after if Ward come back, he's gonna beat the shit out of Bivol.
But Cali Enigma, right? There's always a story here. It's a never-ending story for these true fighters that are about to book and being a champion. Even look to the point of Deontay Wilder. He's the most recent example of a fighter doing what he's supposed to do in 1,000,001 excuses. They're looking at the time. Okay, if they didn't get extra time, then he would have lost. Okay, looking at the fact that Luis Ortiz didn't get an opportunity to do this, or Wilder really didn't win the fight, or it was illegal blows. You're never going to get to a part of the story where these haters don't have something to grab to. Even Andre Ward, okay? They left out with him winning his last victory. Oh, it was low blows. It was low blows. You can never satisfy these haters. So if he was to whip Bibble's ass, you would hear a whole list of how Andre Ward did something dirty and he's a dirty fighter. So I wouldn't give it to him. I think that's part of the reason why he retired in the first place. He said, I can't please you motherfuckers. Anytime I got Teddy Atlas in the ring trying to shit on me and Terence Crawford the day that he becomes undisputed, telling me that Lomachenko is better than both of us, and we're undefeated Black American fighters, and this guy got one loss, I can't please these spectators, not at all.
No, the same thing would happen to Earl Spence now, too. Now, he's starting to see some of the Kell Brook friends come out of the woodwork talking about, well, he was actually beating Spence until his eye got broken. I said, his eye got broken from fucking Earl Spence broke his eye. I mean, how the fuck can you see? Oh my God, man, these fans piss me off with this crybaby shit.
That's what they say. He was winning until he got injured. How the fuck did he get injured? You acting like he failed or something.
Nah, he ain't just fall. Okay, I got one more. I got another question. Hey, Blood Box one. This one is for you. This one is for you specifically. And then
about the Canelo stuff, because I know we ain't gonna go without talking about what Golovkin said, right?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna come back to that. Hold on one second. So this question, it says, shout out to LDBC real quick. Wilder, basically, I'm gonna paraphrase this. Wilder stated that when he becomes undisputed, he's only gonna fight once or twice more, and then he won't be long reigning. But they said specifically for Blood, if you're on here tonight, where does Wilder rank? If he becomes undisputed, or when he becomes undisputed, where does he rank as far as your all-time heavyweights?
If he becomes undisputed, I know I saw that question. It's from Reek
1986.
Yeah, I actually know him. He goes back a long way on YouTube. I know that brother, but I saw his question, and to me, I think that if Wilder becomes undisputed, he should go for the 49 or 50-0. That's what I believe. So I don't think he should take a couple more. I think if he goes for that 49-0 and he gets the undisputed, and let's just say he goes 50-0 because Marciano went 49-0. And then if he wants to break Floyd Mayweather's, he could go 51-0. When he gets up into that territory, I think that's when we really have something that we could argue against other legacies like even Jack Johnson. Because at that point, you're saying, damn, this motherfucker got 51-0. He knocked out damn near everybody. This is just if it happened. Now you could compare him to Jack Johnson and Ali. I hate to say it, but if he gets the 51-0 and knocked out 50 people and retires then and undisputed, I don't know, man. That's going to be something else right there because he'll also have around 20 defenses at that time. Mm-hmm. So that's what I think he needs to do. So to answer that question, I'm glad you asked that.
Yes, indeed. Something just came across the wire. I don't know if any of the other brothers seen this, but I just seen something about basically from Boxing News that Dana White is interested in signing Anthony Joshua to a $500 million deal. Y'all see that?
That's some bullshit, bro. That's some bullshit, man.
That's horse shit.
That's some shit that did just propaganda to make AJ look like he a superstar and Wilder ain't shit. Look, AJ has so many options. Look, AJ. If they offering AJ $500 million, imagine what they offering Floyd. Come on, man.
AJ didn't even know about it. 7-8. They have an interview on Fight Hub, and some reporter asked him about it. He didn't really know what the guy was
right? Because it's propaganda, bro. It's tactics. It's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give Eddie Hearn credit for he real good, just like Bob Arum at creating these narratives and shit. Because they expected everybody to rush to do videos about. I ain't doing not one video about that punk ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'll do a video tomorrow and say Wilder got offered $1 billion. He got offered $1 billion. Fuck it. Let's play the game then.
It's all that fake media out there. Just like this guy, the guy from Do the Right Thing. Yesterday he had some clickbait video, and these guys are on such large platforms, and they're just such fucking clowns, man. Old boy from Do the Right Thing. You know what I'm talking about?
I seen that shit. Saying that they agreed to terms. I seen it, man.
Yeah, that's what you want to talk about. Eddie Hearn got these motherfuckers in his pocket.
Okay, Blood, go ahead, man. So let's talk about the what GGG said, man. Go ahead, brother.
Hold on, let me light my cigarette. Okay, I got it lit.
Go on like that, Lucy.
You know something? Listen, yesterday, Golovkin went out and said all the shit that we have been saying, okay? Now he needs to do what we're telling him to do. Like, where the fuck is this guy's fan base? Because if this was Errol Spencer Wilder getting ready to fight somebody and they had clenbuterol and there was all this shit going on, we would not be standing for this shit right now. Who told Golovkin that he has to fight this guy? He doesn't. He can back out. Everyone will understand. The only people that's not going to understand are those fake ass fans who, you know, nobody gives a fuck about anyway. They need to be gone anyways. Anybody who supports this fight, give them fucking people back their fucking money. Okay, give them back their money, and Golden Boy needs to shut down fucking shop because it's up to Golovkin. If Golovkin knows this guy's a cheater and that he would have been banned, then he needs to fucking step out the fight. Pull out the fight. If they strip him of the fucking fake ass WBC belt, I don't even give a fuck. You know, it doesn't matter because, you know, in that division, you got some hungry fighters who've been wanting one of them belts anyways, like Charlo and all these guys. You know, he doesn't have to step up and fight that guy. He needs to step out of that fight, pull out. Who the fuck is gonna go in on him for pulling out? I'm gonna support his ass if he does. That'd be the one time I will support him. He needs to come out of that, pull out of that fucking fight, and Golden Boy, they need to be shut down for trying to put on an event where somebody is cheating like that.
But you know he's not gonna do that because he's about to get 10, 15 million in them bands, man. So he willing to put his health on the line in order to get that bag. And that's the problem with all this. So he's gonna talk all that shit. And really, this is strategizing for the fight so he can get the judges on his side and get public opinion on his side. And it's really a good strategy to me, but it's still bullshit. I don't give a fuck if he get knocked out by fucking what do we call cinnamon. If he get knocked out by cinnamon, then I don't give a fuck. I have no empathy for that motherfucker, man. Once he step in the ring, I don't care. Because this motherfucker, they asked him, are you willing to cancel the fight? He's like, oh, no, I still want to fight him. Of course he do, because he want that money. And his options aren't that good. Well, he has an option. Billy Joe Saunders said he would fight him after, so he can cancel that fight. And probably schedule a fight against the Bomb. But he's probably worried that the WBC may force him to fight Jamal Charlo. So that's why he's not going to back up out of this fight. I wouldn't be surprised if he do that. The WBC probably would, and a retaliation force him to get in the ring with Lions only, man. You know he is, so you know he ain't backing out that fight, man. And I'm telling you, if he cancels this fight
with Billy Ho, though, take the easy fight with Billy Ho. I mean, it's gonna be easy, but take the fight with Billy Ho. And get another belt, and then go ahead and fight one of the Charlos on your way out.
Is that fight with Billy? Is that with Billy Ho? Is that easy though?
Hell no. I see Billy Ho peppering.
I take Billy Ho shit out of him.
On him. And also, y'all, have y'all seen Canelo Alvarez's Instagram page? He did a video hitting a speed bag. It's at least 20 comments with people putting clenbuterol, syringes, goddamn pills, everything. They going to work on his ass, blood. They going to work on his ass.
I saw exactly what you're talking about. Everybody knows that this guy's a cheater. Like, why have this fight? Why are they still going off so Golovkin could get paid? Like, Golovkin, man, somebody needs to put pressure on this guy. Like, his fan base needs to tell him, like, pull out the fight. He's not going to listen to us. He's going to pull out the fucking fight.
I'm gonna tell you why these homoerotic Triple G butthurt family. I'm gonna tell you why they're not gonna do that, man. Because see, what they want to do is they want to go back and say, see, you know, Triple G is a better fighter than Wilder. He was willing to go in there and fight somebody on known steroids, and he knocked him out. See, that's what these guys gonna say, man. See, I'm gonna tell you, if Triple G fan was a class, I would have gotten an A. I know these dumbasses like the back of my hand, man. They're not gonna do it, man. And if Triple G pull out, now let me tell you, if he pull out, they'll give him a pass. You know, they'll give him a little bit of pass. And they'll say, well, I think Gennadi's health is important. That's if he pull out. But they're not going to encourage him to pull out. They ain't going to do that. Because, see, now it'll give us position. Because anything that the LDBC we say about this, see, they're going to take the opposite side. So, see, that's why they got to do this. And then, two, they're going to forgive. You know, they ain't going to say nothing about Canelo either. Have you noticed a lot of these guys, they ain't really said nothing about Canelo, but, you know, they got something in common. You know, they got something in common. They love looking at Oscar with them damn fishnets. And they probably like doing what Oscar De La Hoya did with them strippers, man. See, these guys, they homoerotic, man. I'm telling y'all. These guys, they think everything. They always want to see what you look like on camera. These guys, they love Golovkin too much, but they hate us even more than they hate us more than they love Golovkin.
And that's what I want. Let me say this. Let me say this though, man. Hey, do y'all know why Triple G fans ain't saying nothing? Because Triple
No,
G
sir.
ain't got no fans. Triple G ain't got no fans.
Mm.
Triple G have the people that are fans of Canelo or Triple G's or that were manufactured for Triple G. The people that follow Triple G and is amazed by his knockout power and stuff like that, them just Canelo fans. It's the same thing with Tim Bradley, like Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley never really had no fans. He just had people, he was just manufactured for Manny Pacquiao. He was just the black guy they had over there at Top Rank. And all Canelo Triple G is just a manufacturer boogeyman for Canelo. Triple G ain't never done no solid numbers. Ain't never done over 300,000 pay-per-view buys. Ain't never been solid. He just a hard puncher, and he was this guy that they had to oppose Canelo with flat feet that was slow, and he was built by Canelo. And that
So
fight
how
was
can
built
Abel
for both of
Sanchez
them.
fix his lips to say black fighters don't sell? How can he do that?
He was built for that. So now, if he back out of that fight, who he gonna fight that's gonna bring him $10 million? Who he gonna fight that's gonna bring him anywhere near that amount of money? Nobody, because he don't have nobody to stand on. He don't have no foundation, and that's what I be trying to tell these fighters. Where is Triple G's home base? Triple G ain't never even fought in Las Vegas. I don't think this guy is. Man, y'all gotta really
Bullet
just check
around,
these.
though. He getting bullied around real bad.
Y'all just gotta check these guys out, man. This guy is manufactured, bro, by HBO. That's they him and them and Oscar. They manufactured this guy. They made a rival, and this guy is the boogeyman. And they said, and the big stake is Canelo. You know, that's just what it is. And Triple G understand that he understand his position in negotiations. Now, like what Kelly Enigma said, he's true. He's jockeying for position and public sympathy and trying to gain more fans for trying to look like a warrior and this and that for taking the fight when he had no intentions of backing out of the fight in the first
Big
place.
brother, I got a question for you, right? I got a question for you, big homie. So with HBO signing Demetrius Boo Boo Andreas, do you think that they have a plan for him to fight rather Golovkin or Canelo?
Man, they don't care about that dude. That dude that's a stagnate. They just stagnating that dude.
Yeah, but they don't have nothing. Who do they have? They got him. They have Daniel Jacobs.
To shut that dude up and let him fight some weird guy from Poland or wherever, some guy they pull
but
out.
that's for a mandatory shot at the IBF strap.
What
right?
is they gonna give him the shot though, bro?
That's what I'm asking you.
If they do give him the shot, listen, if they give him the shot, what's going to happen is when Canelo wins, he's going to put all these fighters through strict VADA protocol. He's going to have these guys in his pocket. He's going to always come juice. When it comes time for him to fight Charlo, Andrade, and all them guys, do you think that they're going to get even terms when you got this coon Bernard Hopkins going around talking about who deserves the fight with Canelo?
Them guys will never get a shot. Them guys will never get a shot at Canelo. You guys do y'all not realize y'all don't know what we just went through. We just sat up there and watched these dudes for years. It wasn't months that they was at 154. We watched these guys for years. All of these guys, you name it. Boo Boo Andrade, Jamal Charlo. You know, all these guys were years get ducked by Canelo Alvarez, and it wasn't even considered ducking. He was just doing what he wanted to do.
Yeah, you did a video on it. I remember.
He was just doing what he wanted to do. You don't have to fight them guys, man.
You're right, Black.
If you say them guys' names around his fans or them people, they laugh at you. They need to fight each other. Them guys ain't getting no fight, man. Them guys themselves, they know they ain't getting no fight. They know.
I got one more question, and this is for anybody, black fight fan or whoever. But this is to what you just said. So you believe that Daniel Jacobs and Boo Boo Andreas and Jamal Charlo, all these guys around, they're more willing for these guys to fight each other than to give them, scratch Jamal Charlo, just the other two fighters I named, other than to give these guys an opportunity to win, beat one of these guys, and reign supreme over HBO. Because HBO at this point really has fucking nothing. Your thoughts?
I think that I don't think that they're gonna get a shot either. I got a different opinion. I actually think that Canelo will create another weight class, and if he's actually forced by the IBF to have to fight one of them killers, I think he'll vacate the belt. I do. I don't think he'll fight any of them dudes. I think they'll be happy to drop a belt or two in order, and then they'll just keep one. And I don't know, maybe it'll be like the not one of the maybe the WBC or something like that. The WBC has a way of allowing guys to go years without fighting a mandatory. So I believe that I think he would vacate the IBF though.
It used to be like that, Cali Enigma, bro, until he made an example out of the WBC. It used to be like, oh well, he'll drop the belt and nah, or he will force him to give up the belt. Ain't nobody forcing Canelo to do nothing. He made an example. That's what that whole he mad at the WBC and not carrying a belt and
damn.
Whoa. Damn, look at that shit right
what
there.
The fuck?
Yeah, Oscar didn't like that shit.
Yeah, that had to do with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Girl Promotions.
Damn,
Oscar didn't like that shit.
Damn, I saw it. It was on my screen too. It was one after like,
yeah, Oscar didn't like that shit.
Yeah, he ain't like it, but I ain't studying that whole because, like I said, they made an example out of these guys, man. And so now these other companies, and guess what? Canelo is the biggest draw in boxing. And it's the same situation with Floyd Mayweather. When Floyd Mayweather was on top of this game, Floyd Mayweather called the shots because Floyd Mayweather's sanctioning fees was 3% of 100 million. Hell, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money coming to your sanctioning body.
Hey, but my question, man, watch hackers, man. Watch them hackers, dog. I'm telling you, the people can hack into your computer, so make sure you have your secure connection because they've done it to me. So I'm telling you now, watch your connection.
I remember that video. I remember that video too that you made. But how do these brothers get an opportunity then? How do they get an opportunity? Is it switching divisions? Is it aiming for a different belt? What is it in order for Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Bubo Andres to get a shot and to be able to be a champion somehow?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like
they're gonna have to go Regan style. They're gonna have to shame him like Regan out there with Lomachenko, man.
No, they ain't gonna have to shame him. We just gonna have to support each other and support them. Canelo don't validate you. Canelo don't make you a great. You know what I'm saying? We need to quit giving him so much credit and so much respect because so much valor. You know, like fighting Canelo really means something. Fighting Canelo don't mean nothing. Fighting Earl Spence means something. Fighting Terence Crawford means something. Beating one of them guys. If you beat one of them guys, you done something. We know Canelo Alvarez is beatable. We know Anthony Joshua is beatable. That's why they hiding him. You know, we know it's hard to beat Deontay Wilder. We know it's hard to beat these Charlo brothers. Those are the guys that you should gain merit and gain some type of reverence for. The rest of these guys is trash. They just money. You know, like I said.
But how do they get to it though, Black Fight fan? How do they get to a point where they're capturing these titles and getting that limelight? Yes, everything moved through us. We support these guys. We promote the hell out of them. When their fights are coming, our fans know that the fights are coming because of the work that we do. But how do they get it on their own? You know, what do they do to get in position?
Well, that's not the world we live in, bro. We live in a social media age. We the ones. This is the TV. This is where the advertising is being done.
Indeed,
you understand what I'm saying? They just got to keep working, bro. Just like we working. This is the thing. I know it's hard because the LDBC is a grassroots deal. I said this last week. We're a grassroots movement. We constantly growing. We're not where we want to be, but we're making gaining significant ground. And so every week we get bigger. This podcast get bigger. We got to keep putting the work in, and it's got to come to a point to where when these guys is coming out and they can talk directly to their fans, 100,000 fans through us. It's gonna come a point in time when Earl Spence have us fight in Dallas. He'll be able to come right to Black Fight Fan TV, and we can talk to 100,000 people directly through my site or through my channel. That time is gonna come, but it ain't gonna happen overnight. And these guys got to understand that we all working because we all black and we all not getting the opportunities that we want. That's just the bottom line. We like I told 78 a long time ago with this LDBC thing. We are not going to be able to earn nobody's respect. We're going to have to take it. That's just how it is. We're going to have to take our respect. And you got to understand that, bro. And I always understand that being in the position that we in, the LDBC is always going to have to take their respect. We ain't going to be able to earn nobody's respect. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Indeed, coach. Hey, coach, cut your camera off, man. If you don't want to be on screen, you know them people like to press down on the LDBC.
Hey, Junior, I gotta add one more question for anybody. It's a short question.
What's up, y'all?
For any and everybody, right? When we're talking about boxing, and this is something we love, man. We spend a lot of time watching the sport of boxing and appreciating these fighters, no matter what division it is, no matter what part of the culture it is. But in order to be known as a great or a guy that is about his business when it comes to undisputed, you know, what are the characteristics in a fighter to get to that level in order to get praise from the brothers in the LDBC? I know the answer to this question, but I want to hear it from the brothers.
I'm gonna say this, man. For me, man, it's just everything that what Black Fight Fan TV was just saying with regards to staying, you know what I mean, taking it to the street and staying just engulfed in the end with the people, you know what I'm saying, and continuing to work. For me, I look for authenticity. You know what I'm saying? I look for somebody that's gonna be authentically themselves. And then today, man, I watched the damnedest thing, and Lorenzo Truck Simpson, who was a promising amateur, Deontay Wilder went live with him via Instagram. I think it was on Instagram Live, and he just talked to him, and he was giving him pointers and just talking to him just on some real, true to life, authentic shit, man. You know what I mean? And for me, you know what I mean, as if I didn't already appreciate him and recognize him as the people's champ, but just for him to take time out of his, you know what I mean, and he was actually in his car. You know what I'm saying? For him to take time out and to talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying, a young aspiring fighter who's not even a professional yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's just little tricks and little stuff like that, man, for me, that is just what we need. You know what I'm saying? And not just in the sport of boxing, stuff like that. For me, it surpasses the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit like that is stuff that breaks generational curses, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that that just really really shifts. You know what I'm saying? And when we get the opportunity to sprinkle game and nuggets and fruit on those that are younger than us and those that are coming, you know what I mean, behind us, we begin to shift generations and shift generational curses. And I think that was just incredible, man. And I think that shit like that is just incredible for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I think that's incredible. And so that's just kind of the stuff I look for.
Real talk, my brother. Real talk. And I want to add on to what you're saying. You know, in order to have these undisputed champions that are floating out here that we are going to respect, we don't need no prima donnas. We started this podcast off with a lot of frustration talking about Anthony Joshua. What it was in particular is the fact that, you know what, I'll do what I want to do. I don't have to do shit for you when it comes to undisputed. That's the wrong attitude. And if you're coming in boxing like that, prepared to get shitted on a lot. Okay. When it comes to me in particular, and a lot of the brothers in the LDBC, we want to see undisputed. We want to see champions. We want to do away with prima donnas. We care about guys that care about the fans, that care about the sport of boxing. What makes this whole thing go around, and it makes it sweet and successful when we get these fights that we deserve already. Don't hand it to us 2 years later and say, here, well, we finally gave it to you after we let it simmer. Fuck your simmering. We want to see it right now when it actually means something. I don't want to see Pacquiao versus Floyd after Pacquiao gets knocked the fuck out by Marquez. It don't mean the same thing to me. And that goes with everything else. When it's hot, give it to us. And when it comes to holding belts, undisputed is the only way to go. Everything else is bullshit.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Everything you just said, family. I said, this is one thing I think that we need to do as brothers in the LDBC. What we need to do is we need to engage people in our community, and I'm talking about black people. We can help bring black people back to boxing. I know there's still it's starting to grow a little bit, but we can do more. We can host fight parties and things of that nature for them, so we can introduce them to the new fighters, to the fighters that we find exciting. and we can continue to explain, use social media. You can talk about him at the barbershop. There's lots of guys that have heard of Deontay Wilder too, but don't quite know who he is, and maybe they've seen the fight or they've seen some of the highlight reels. But what we could do is we can actually, during fight night, we can actually host parties and actually introduce them to Deontay Wilder by letting them watch him fight live. So those are some of the things we could do, man. And you know what I mean? That it starts there. And I agree with you, man. We need to see the fights now. You know, with this whole thing with Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia talking about, well, we needed to marinate. No. There's no marination thing going on here. And it's funny coming from two guys who do not have any kind of pay-per-view backing. They've never sold pay-per-view numbers. They have nothing like that to. Man, that shit's so frustrating, man. I'm like, man, it's one thing if they actually had pay-per-view numbers, but they're fighting on free TV and Showtime. So to try to say that you need to let this thing build, you need to get your name out there. Your name is not that as big as you think it is. These guys think that they're just as big a stars as Floyd Mayweather, which is insane. You do not have that kind of following. Hopefully, if you work with us, we can actually help you get there one day. But you got to work hard, and you got to be willing to be like what Errol Spence Jr. is doing, what Deontay Wilder's doing. Unfortunately, Terence Crawford's he's doing some of the right things, but he has Bob Arum there to hold him back. But I'm telling you, Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence Jr. are the two dudes who get it. They get it. You get attention by fighting the best, by wanting to fight everybody, by not ducking anybody, by looking to take on the tough fights. I wish Errol Spence had a little bit more of a mouth, but what he did when he got on Twitter and he said, "Next time I'm gonna break both your eyes," that's the kind of interaction that we need from the fighters, and so that's the best way to go. But yeah, what we can do is we can continue to introduce a lot of the new fans and people who are like casuals. Some people who like boxing. There's a lot of people who love boxing in the past that went away from it. We can introduce them to the new fighters, to the new generation. And I'm telling you, if they got a chance to watch Deontay Wilder fight, they would become fans of boxing again. And if they got a chance to watch Errol Spence fight, they will become fans of boxing again. And that's what we have to do, because we can't allow the racists to control the narrative, because they're saying all the black fighters are boring. That's what they're going to continue to say, that kind of stuff. So we have to show people ourselves that they're not.
I want to jump in here. What was my guy's name? His name is Peter. But he was Lionel Witherspoon. He was blocked by accident, I guess. I'm assuming. I'm not sure. But apologies to you, family. He said he's canceling his donation, so I understand that. And if that cancellation don't go through, you can holler at me and let me know, man. I'll shoot that bread back to you. There's no problems. But apologies to you, family.
Yeah, man, the feed going so fast, man. You know, sometimes you slip, man. Hey, I mean, I didn't block him, but you know, hell, yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
We on the
watch the wrenches, man. Y'all crazy with the wrenches. That's why I want no wrench, man.
Peter, they say they didn't block you. So apparently a mistake was made, okay? So, you know, just you're not blocked now, so just come on back. It was a mistake, all right?
You can't be messing up the church's money now.
Hey, man, it happens, man. I understand. You know, shit. He caught some shrapnel. Hey, but okay, man. Any closing thoughts before we get out of here, man? This has been a real live one.
Fuck Golden Boy.
Nah, I just want to see Errol Spence Jr. go ahead and call up Mikey Garcia. Call his bluff to see if he actually wants that smoke. If he really wants that smoke, try to make the fight by the end of the year, maybe December or something like that. I mean, I'm certain that Errol Spence would definitely hop on this fight. So I'm hoping that Errol Spence, if he hears this, call him out, jump on that fight. Don't let that fight slip away. See if you can make that fight by the end of the year.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And then any of you fighters, man, that happen to listen to this, man, and my brother Black Fight Fan TV talked about that. Take that serious, man. That's serious. We're not just on here just talking because we got lips, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's serious. We really are serious about this here, what it is that we doing. So, and if you're following the Smoke City MobCast, you see what it is, man. And the numbers definitely don't lie. And if you follow the LDBC, even the Incy Tinks, then you already understand. So take that seriously, man. And if you are in need of some help, or you desire to have some help, you be intentional about reaching out to 78 Sports TV, Black Fight Fan TV, Blood Boxing, or any of the rest of us, you know what I mean, in the LDBC, especially if we're in your geographic location.
and I want to put a stamp on something as well, man. We come together, we do this, we joke, man, laugh our asses off. You know, we talk about the particulars seriously and put this shit out here, man. But one thing about the LDBC, we are a family and a proud family, man. I got a lot of love for Junior the Truth, man. Got love for my brother Cali Enigma, one of our newest members. And we're going to continue to expand, man. Don't ever feel like, okay, all right, maybe I can or I can't join the LDBC. The only way you can't join us is if you possibly were in the past were on some fuck shit, some disrespectful shit. But if you've been a long-term supporter and you want to open a channel or something like that, and you want to ride with the crew, man, don't hesitate, man, to reach out to one of us, man, because we always are looking for new potential people that have knowledge here on the sport, man, that are prepared to rep the LDBC to the fullest, man. So much love to that.
Yes, sir. And even still, man, I have to reiterate this point. You know what I mean? Maybe getting on the video, man, and shooting videos and stuff like that. Maybe that ain't your fit. You know what I'm saying? But you still LDBC, man. This is a community. You know what I mean? The key word and the emphasis is on community. You know what I mean? You're an important pinnacle piece of what it is that we're trying to do. So don't take that lightly. We don't take that lightly, because without you, there is no us. Without your subscriptions, without your donations, without your likes, without your comments, without your shares, this shit goes nowhere. So that is of the utmost importance, man. So you actually, you know, you are the most important piece, man. You know what I mean? Truly. You know what I mean? So salute to you guys for supporting us, man. And salute to my brothers for continuing to bring that dope ass content, man. And, you know, that's it, though. I don't want to go too much on that. What's understood needs no explanation. So
female fight fan.
Yes, indeed. So once again, man, thank you guys for taking the time to tune in, man. This is indeed Junior the Truth. I really, really, truly appreciate you guys, man. I want to send a special shout out to all the members of the panel, the LDBC. Once again, visit the website. The website is housed at www.ldbcsports.com. Also, be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to the Smoke City MobCast, man, presented by the LDBC. So we thank you guys so much, man, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.